Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It has him. He's been at the crossroads for a long time.
Yeah. Maybe his paper's a stamp now.
Well, I would say that's the only way to read it.
Yeah.
Brad Scott's demeanour at three-quarter time last week in reaction to a midfield which didn't fly the flag, and then it got worse thereafter, is you have to have some layer of integrity at selection, and I guess that's it. Our pre-game show is for early pay. Better business on your terms. Search early pay today.
Yeah, well, he's one of those players, very highly touted. He came in and got plenty of the ball the week before, and last in, first out sort of scenario for Sardis. So, I think they don't have trust in his ball use. That's what I would put it down to. And the effort levels of Essendon's midfield last week was diabolical, really. And so someone cops it for that, and he seems to be the one. But he's got a few mates in there that I thought, under real pressure last week, they wanted to handle their way out of it, and they're just not skillful enough. They're not a very skillful team, Essendon. That's the reality.
Yeah, it's not dire, but look at the drive. Farrow's picked 10, Roby's picked 9, Cox picked 8, Sharp picked 13, Kondayanis is picked 36. So they've got some highly touted draft picks, and probably the best one of the lot of them is Archie Roberts, who was taken pick 54 back in 2023. But they've got some highly regarded draft picks, but I don't know, is it the development?
Clearly got something to do with it, the development, because that one draft of Perkins, Reid and Cox just has not come to fruition. I know it was COVID, but you look at that then, and they had the opportunity to get Dunkley, who's running around the opposition team today. He'd probably be their captain now, Dunkley. He's captain of Brisbane, so I'm sure he'd be captain of Essendon. But and they just didn't want to give two of those picks up. That's exactly what happened. And for Dunks, it's been a great move because he's obviously got up and played in 2 premierships in 3 years, 3 grand finals, and the 3 years he's been at the Lions. So, yeah, that midfield that we talked about that were poor against Collingwood are just going to have to get their act together today because they're up against a really deep midfield in Brisbane. They rotate through there heavily as well.
Super Saturday out in AFL Nation for Toyota. Become a club legend by helping your local club fundraise through Toyota's Good for Footy raffle. So how have you put it all together in terms of a preview?
Well, it's pretty hard to do a proper preview, Brent, Jared, because the reality is that you don't know what you're going to get from Essendon. Do you get the good effort levels that they'd showed up until the second half last week, or do you get the insipid second half? And that's where we're looking at. And in Brisbane, we know what we're going to get with Brisbane as far as talent. They've got plenty of talent. So if the Bombers are going to try and nullify this game, or at least keep it close, that it's all on the midfield. It's all on those blokes in the middle of the ground, Durham and Merritt and these type of guys, to actually step up and be physical, because that was the other area that was really obvious last week, was they were bullied. They were bullied by Collingwood, and Collingwood shouldn't be bullying anybody, really. Whereas this mob, the Brisbane Lions, they will bully them if given the opportunity. So they've got to really attack the contest early. I do wonder where their goals are going to come from. The Essendon forward setup concerns me a little bit. And then we know that they've got power in the front half, Brisbane. So, look, I'm not expecting it to be super close, but I'm hopeful that it's going to be a real contest, initially at least in the first half.
What are you expecting from Ben McKay today?
Well, AFL effort, because I'm not seeing it. There's not one part of what Ben McKay is doing at the moment that tells me he should be playing in the team. There's not one part. I've watched him play a lot this year, and I just see a bloke that looks like he's just happy to be an AFL footballer. I don't see any intensity in his game. He doesn't show any leadership. So I know he's copping a fair bit of criticism from a lot of people, but
that comes with the territory, though.
Well, it does. I mean,
he's getting what is he getting? $1 million?
Yeah, even I wouldn't care if he was getting $500,000. You'd still want to be playing with more effort and intensity than he's showing, and he's shown for the whole season. I mean, he had one game where I thought, actually, that was a bit better from you. It might have been against you blokes.
No, he actually played very well against the Hawks.
Hawthorn, it was his best game. Yeah. That's the best game I've seen him play since he's been at the club.
He played really well.
Which is a bit of an indictment, isn't it? I mean, they spent a lot of money on him to get him there as we're going to build our defence around him.
Well, that's what Hawthorn offered him more.
Here we go.
This is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, so they have the same philosophy that we'll build our Hawthorn, we'll build our defence around McKay.
But he just doesn't have the intensity and the levels of effort required to be an AFL footballer. And we've seen them over the years. And if his name wasn't Ben McKay, he's Well, he's in the seconds for a start. He's not playing AFL footy. So today will be another test for him where...
They're so thin, aren't they, down back?
Well, they are. He probably has to play because they've got not much else. But, gee whiz, I mean, you know, if I'm a Bomber supporter, and clearly I'm not, but if I'm a Bomber supporter, I'm looking at them walking to their positions at the start of the game thinking, oh, God, that doesn't look like an AFL defence to me. And he's the main guy in it. So hopefully he's a better performance from Big Ben this afternoon.
How do you think the Lions forward setup will look, assuming everyone's ready to go? What do you reckon the big three will be come finals time for Brisbane? Forwards. You've got Morris, definitely.
Morris and Gallup, I think, just pick themselves. I like Gallup a lot. And then what do they do with the other big fella? Yeah, I think they like the mediums. I like the little blokes.
Assuming Oscar Allen,
Oscar will come back in.
Well, he's not due back until round 22.
Yeah, so it's a big injury. So he may not get back. But when's Hipwood back?
Hipwood's due, I think, just after the mid-season break.
They'll want 3 tools in there. And if Allen's available, it'll be him. But I don't see... Well, Morris is not going anywhere. He's a star.
Yeah.
And I think Gallup's developed into a really nice key forward. But they don't mind if there's only 2.
Right,
Won't
we'll
worry.
see how this goes,
I mean,
folks.
You know what they're like. I mean, Brisbane, they just mix and match. They've got Bailey and Cameron, and they've got Draper.
Eating a meal at the
You
moment.
know, so they've got options. I mean, they haven't really got a weak link in their list. Their backline's very underrated. Like Harris Andrews, we know is a star. But the cockroach, as I call him, Ryan Lester, he's every year of 1-year deals, he's playing better every year. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then they've got the run of, you know, Zorko and Wilmot and Coleman and these sort of guys as well. And they've got depth. They'll get Payne back at some stage. They've got the 2 ruckmen. I mean, there's no weakness in their team. No. I mean, all things being equal, if the grand finals tomorrow, they're winning it, for mine.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anyone can get near him.
And Sam Draper playing for the first time against his old mob too.
Yeah, well, he's got himself fit, and that helps. But, you know, what he'll dish up today, he'll probably play bloody well. That's what he does. He's a good footballer.
Going through the warm-ups for Ream Manufacturing in Australia for more than 80 years. So Dane Zorko's missed a couple with the calf, and he's back. So
Game 310.
Yeah,
what a story he's
because
been.
he could have come back.
Yeah, no, he's another one I think they thought probably was going to finish up like Leicester a couple of years ago, but the way they've managed them, and that's what Chris Fagan's done so well, is he's managed his older players, they've protected them, they've put them in positions that help them flourish. You know, he's a midfielder for a hell of a long time. They found a spot off half back, and he's done it beautifully for the last few years.
And one of the keys, again, going back to the Hawthorn days and the Geelong days and the Brisbane days of the early 2000s, to keep them hungry, you've got to keep getting new talent in that haven't played in the premiership.
Yeah, correct.
So you look at McCarthy, who's had that terrible problems with his knee.
Got him at half back.
You've got Draper in, maybe Oscar Allen if he gets back. So you've got these 3 or 4 newbies, so to speak, that will be hungry. Well, I think that keeps the rest of the squad hungry.
Well, the key is actually you're spot on, keeping it hungry, but you want them to fight for spots. You know, because you're never going to have the exact same team that won the flag last year is not going to be playing in the grand final this year. There'll be players that come in and out. And so we've seen that over the years with players that have missed out on grand finals that have come, like, you know, Will Ashcroft missed out in the grand final, obviously, in his first year, and then come back with back-to-back Norm Smiths. So
that'll do.
We've seen it over the years. Mark Rashudo, when Adelaide won their first flag.
Tony Modric didn't play at all.
Well, he didn't play in a premiership, but at least Rashudo got one in 98, you know. So you do want to keep adding to the depth of your squad, and Brisbane have done it better than anybody. Their list management is just first class.
What could be an unmissable moment today for Drink Wise? You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. Choose to drink wise.
Well, Charlie Cameron for mine. I just thought his career was really at the crossroads all of last year until grand final day, when he decided.
Good comments about the Lions.
A little mongrel. He did. He kicked that goal and pretty much got on rolling. And he has not missed a beat this year. I love him. I think he's a terrific player. And, I'd like to see... He's back to that form he was 2 or 3 years ago, isn't it? Where he's really exciting and he sparks the crowd and he sparks their forward line.
And Pickers, I know we all gamble responsibly, but thank you very much for the $8 winner in race 2 at Bendigo.
That's the way to start us, isn't it, Quarters?
That's been the pre-game show for Early Pay. Better business on your terms. Search Early Pay today. Will Ashcroft starts on the bench for Krause Electrical and Solar. Kick goals with Krause Electrical and Solar. Brisbane won the toss. The Lions to the left as we look at it in this opening term. Essendon home game. The early start on Saturday of round 8. Can the Bombers restore a bit of credibility with a fight against the Brisbane Lions, or do the champs go on their winning way? AFL Nation for DD, SIDD and for Victoria. Police careers apply now You're with Stephen Quartermain.
Thank you, Jared, and both teams as selected. So here we go. It's the former Bomber Draper up against Wright in the ruck to start proceedings. AFL Nation at Marvel Stadium. Draper got the tap, socket off the ground by Dunkley. Goes inside 50
I'm
for
still
the
eating,
Lions.
folks.
Cameron couldn't mark. Attacking it was Caldwell. Ricochets to McGrath. Under pressure, his kick's turned over. It's marked right in the middle of the ground by Wilmot. Lions going to left of your dial in this first quarter. Short to McCluggage. McCluggage barely the 15. He pulls the trigger quickly. Looking for Rayner. Couldn't take the mark. Roberts is there. Two Lions tackle him. Oh, holding the ball.
Ooh,
Gee, I'm not sure he had prior there. That is red hot.
well, the umpires thought that he tried to break the tackle, which he
Okay.
made very well of, but he only had a half a step.
Yep.
It's going to be an ideal start here for Brisbane.
So free kick right in front of goal. And it is going to be taken by Zach Bailey at the northern end. And he's, 20 metres out at worst.
I should say he should have no problems, but he can be a little bit off target at times.
And he comes slightly to the right, but good enough. Umpire puts up the two fingers, and the Lions are away here at Marvel Stadium. They're one straight early doors in this match on the Tyre Power scoreboard. Your trusted tyre experts.
Well, let's have a look at these matchups. So Mackay's gone to... Where did he go to? What's the other fellow's name? Gallup. And Blackerson to Morris to start the game. So Blackerson's been playing in the ruck. So he's started deep defence. Peter Wright started on the ball in the ruck, which he doesn't really like doing, but he had a good jump at the first centre bounce. So they're just mixing and matching a little bit with their matchups.
It's actually Curtin who's gone to full forward for Mackay.
That's
I've got
Curtin.
Curtin.
All right, that's one.
He's a lump of a lad.
Yeah.
Just been having
18
some whip
years
picks,
of
guys,
age,
so
200 centimetres, and we don't know the weight anymore, Jared, but I'd say he'd be
well,
sizable.
why I've been in
He's
front of the
well given
camera.
up, that's for sure. Right in the middle, Caldwell. Durham has to spin out of trouble. Did so, needs an option. Roberts is, well, it was pinched by Caldwell on the way to Roberts. He kicked the Bombers to half forward. Langford takes the mark. Gresham was on an early lead. That was ignored. So where to? Langford now caresses the kick, hoping for Wright. It was incredibly optimistic. Ground ball to be won. Durham tackled by Neal. Got his kick going goal side. Roby tackled, held to a standstill. A ball up. Wilmot. Diligence in defence.
It was a clever tackle in the end. A hard one too. Wright got the tap. Roby's in there for Essendon. Fletcher for the Lions. Ball yells the crowd. Umpire.
No, I
waves
cannot
the
show
arms,
off
and now Brisbane
television.
out of trouble.
And
Coleman
plus it's radio,
was the Coleman.
guys.
He puts it on the left boot, and that's a terrific mark taken by Curtin in front of McKay.
Right.
Great mark on settle
I'm going to do
wing.
something.
Beautifully judged. One grab mark, and he goes short to Rayner. Cluggage, I'm going to try and get that out correctly by the end of the game. Gets the kick, and lace out hits Morris on the chest. He's on a pretty tight angle. He'll be kicking from right on 50. He wastes no time, goes into the pocket. Nice little kick, and it's marked by Charlie Cameron. It's on his left side, but he's good at these. He can just swing around and screw around on the left boot. He'll be kicking from about 35 metres, 40 metres out at worst.
Not much talk in defence. The handover from Dersma to Ben McKay was horrific. And then he had the arms up in the air. Dersma, we should have gone with him instead of trying to hand him off. Took an easy mark.
Charlie Cameron screws it on the left. Gets it. Made the difficult look easy. So 2 for the Lions early in this game. It's the Bombers yet to score, and a nice start to his AFL career from Cody Curtin. Took a very nice grab.
Well, again, I'm surprised that McKay took the inexperienced player rather than the more experienced forward in Morris. I mean, that to me would have been a better matchup. Curtin
Good
took
start.
him up the ground and then took the mark, and then away they went. A couple of entries, a couple of goals. This is a worry already for Essendon. That's a real worry.
I'm hoping
AFL
for a
Nation
percentage
GDD,
booster
SIDD,
match.
And for Victoria Police careers
for
apply now. He
today.
has been deadly accurate this year.
What's he up to for the year goals?
17-3. He hasn't always been known for his
it's very
accuracy
un-Charlie,
either.
isn't it?
Yeah. A real late career renaissance for him. Draper, beautiful tap down to McCluggage. Got himself free. Kicks the Lions up inside the 50. Curtin was manhandled. No free kick.
Real pressure.
Turnover comes. Zach Bailey just wouldn't be tackled. He's searching for the option. Fletcher nudged off the footy by Newen. Good body work. Lohman caught, dropped the footy. No whistle. Morris allowed to go on. It's a behind. 13 plays, 0. Tyre Power scoreboard, your trusted tyre experts.
Roberts goes to short option to Merritt, and he gets the handball back. Runs to the defensive 50. Good kick into the middle, and that's a very strong mark taken by Durham. Nicely worked by the Bombers. Now they go inside 50 with a sizzling pass to Caddy. On the second bite, takes the mark. That is excellent football from Essendon.
Shit.
It was.
Nice ball movement, and Caddy will line up 45-degree angle, 45 metres out from goal.
Yeah, from one end of the ground to the other. The kick by Roberts, you call, was beautiful quarters, and then spear and kick out. There were two defenders in the vicinity, but the ball got to him so quickly, and Caddy took a strong mark.
Well, it's good hands from the youngster, playing game 34 today, so still a baby in AFL terms. A huge talent. 12 goals in his 6 matches so far this year. He shoots for goal and he misses to the right. The Lions 2-1-13. The Bombers are 1 behind. We've been going 6 minutes first term on the Tyre Power scoreboard. Your trusted tyre experts.
Zorko back in the fray. Kicks aggressively into centre field. Not terribly well either. Bombers cut it off. Reed fed it away. Tackle instantly laid on. Cox couldn't find the way through. Hands it back to the umpire. In the centre square. Draper and Wright set themselves. Draper took it. And then Levi Ashcroft kicked it straight into him. Gresham in the jam. Merritt, Caldwell, Durham. Bombers inside 50. Not a bad pass. Caddy was worked over by Gallup. Lester gets back. Protected in by Andrews. Didn't take possession anyway. Just let it trickle away for a throw in.
Get something from the setup here. Lock the ball in. The forward line. Brisbane are brilliant at bringing the ball out and just running.
So Wright against Draper, deep in Essendon's attacking territory. Wright works his way to the front. Gives that tap to Draper, though, over the top to McCluggage, who kicks it outside 50, but not for long. Durham's been good early. Gathers the football. Left foot kick inside 50 is not great. Ball up for grabs. Grabbed by Andrews. He's tackled by a couple of Bombers. We'll have a ball up. 15 out from the Bombers' goal. Up it goes quickly. Draper the tap, taken by Langford. He loses a handle on it. Whistle, high. Oh, it's going to right, but geez, it didn't look like there was much in that.
Let's have a look at the replays against Dunkley.
What do you think? Looked pretty soft. Dunkley thinks so too. He's having a discussion with the umpire.
Smile on his face saying, "Are you serious?"
Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, no, that is not a free kick. That's a terrible decision. Peter Wright directly in front, 20 out, won't bother him. This is an easy shot for goal, and he knocks it home. Very dubious free kick, but it won't bother Essendon. They're on the board. They're 1-1-7.
They've got to help put the Bombers on the board, folks.
Liam Pickering,
Weak free kick.
For Sheen panel service.
Yeah, a dubious free kick, you're right, but anyway, he did the job.
Dodgy.
Essendon's last couple of minutes have been better, where they just haven't allowed the ball out of their back, out of the Brisbane Lions back line, and that's the key, is just lock it in there. Let it live in there as long as possible, because if it gets on the outside, Brisbane are deadly. They've just got to do something in the middle of the ground. Wright's been okay to start this match.
Will Ashcroft from the bench for Krause Electrical and Solar. It's his first run at it after 9 minutes of the match. Fought a tap out the back. Durham crashed into McCluggage and hurt him. Will Ashcroft tackled with the footy. McCluggage was hit high. He's rubbing at his face. Lions 13-7. Secondary ball up in the middle. Merritt squirts a kick inside the 50. Lester cut it off. Works it away to Coleman. Almost missed his boot. Ball trickles into the midfields. Sharp was tackled by McCarthy. It's a ball up adjacent to the centre square.
That's the sort of stuff Brisbane do. They bite off these really risky kicks. If you can somehow be set up, you can turn them around the other way.
Newen at the stoppage, dispossessed. Zorko found the footy and distributed it well off to Reville, who kicks beyond halfway. Curtin takes his second mark. It's the Tide go by initially. Fed the hand pass to Will Ashcroft, who checked his kick up inside 50. Cameron dropped the chest mark. Works the hand pass, missed Reveal. Will Ashcroft is there to tidy up. Back to Charlie. Cameron does a bit of signalling and then follows through to the lead of Zach Bailey. He called him forward and then landed it on a dime. Bit of Babe Ruth style.
He made Bailey lead, didn't he?
He did. That's what good players do. It's such great connection.
Come on, Lions.
Brisbane Lions. They know what each other are doing.
They're good to the right, but it's hardly severe.
He's already got one.
Makes it 11 for the season. The eyes of many are upon him from a futures perspective. For the now, Zach Bailey is kicking his second.
There we go.
Continues the Lions' bright starts. 3-1-19 to Essendon, 1-1-7 tyre power scoreboard. Mega May sale now on with 25% off selected Kumo tyres, tyrepower.com.au.
If they get it in there, they look so dangerous. They've got so many scoring options.
3 goals.
Getting great ball use coming in. I tell you, he's a sneaky good kick. As Bruce
Just
revealed.
10 minutes into it.
He is a lovely kick. He pierces the ball to his teammates. Again, he's an underrated player, but you would be underrated in this team when it's full of stars. You know, I mean, it's not no disrespect to be underrated. And I think clubs are working out that you get the ball in his hands because he's got good speed too. And he set that all up from the start.
19 plays 7. Right the tap. Spills to Sharp.
Give it.
Gone holding the ball. Free kick goes to the big ruckman. And Darcy Fort.
You just got to give first options. Once you don't, look at this.
So Lucy
They're broken up here.
Dunkley is free as a bird.
That.
It's a mongrel inside 50. No Essendon mark though. Reed dropped the chest mark. Now they're under pressure. McKay dropped it. Oh, it's a free kick going Essendon's way, so advantage paid. This is Kondianis. Kicks to the wing. No mark to Caddy.
Yeah, that was a bit easy.
Beautifully done there by Gallop. He bangs it back to the 50. Looking for Curtin. Couldn't take the mark. A little bit of soccer played by McKenna. That real Irish stuff, that is. Bombers' defence under enormous pressure. McGrath almost slipped over, managed to regain his footing and bang it long. That was a push out. Should be a free kick to the Lions. Doesn't matter anyway, because it's a mark going to Gallop for the Lions.
He thought about going backwards and then saw Fort bob up inside the 50, and he was just too tall a target to ignore.
Pretty hard to bob up in this 6'7" or 8", but he did. But Essendon's taller players just weren't clued in. Look at this garbage.
That's terrible.
What
McKenna
is
is all on
going
his
on?
own.
There's 3 at the top of the goal square all talking to each other. One's coming off now.
That's suburban stuff, that is.
It is. They just... Brad Scott not looking happy at all. I don't blame him. There's enough time there to find a man, right? Gee whiz.
Connor McKenna given a new lease of life as a forward. Kicked a couple of goals last week. Takes his chance from 35 and adds another to the Brisbane pile. 4-1-25 to 1-1-7. It's got some early markers about it. Running hot for Ream, installer Ream, Australia's favourite. It's goal number 32 of Connor McKenna's league career.
Yeah, that's a concern, a real concern. How easy that was, and the lack of communication in defence.
There we go. 4 goals on the board already.
Started well. The big fella started well there, Ty Gallop.
Yeah.
Really
With shoulders like that, he should be swimming the 100 and 200 for Australia, shouldn't he? They are swimmers' shoulders, Ty Gallop.
Let's have a look at that replay. That is extraordinary, how much space McKenna had.
I'd call it disturbing.
It is disturbing.
So it is Lions 25, the Bombers 7. Still pretty early in this first quarter. And another clearance going Brisbane's way, or not? No, play on. Umpires. Everyone stopped.
Free kick, surely.
Now it's a free kick going to Essendon. So Corbell's got it.
Umpires.
Misunderstanding there from everyone concerned, but in the end it's an Essendon ball. Goes inside 50, not a great kick. It's cut off by Wilmot. Was it touched? Must have been. forced to kick hurriedly back into the middle of the ground. It's a 2-on-2. Lohman stayed down, tried to tap it to Rayner. He's got a few bombers to beat, but he does so. And he gets caught high. Well done, Cam Rayner. Had 3 to beat and got the job done. Free kick Lions right in the middle of the ground.
Plays it up to half forward. Roberts, though, with a sense. Saw it coming that time. Got in front of McKenna. And the best thing the Bombers have had going for them so far this year. Quite sure what to do, and then he's kicked it out on the full, so that's a woeful.
Oh.
Some worrying signs here, isn't there, early?
To Will Ashcroft. What did you say the high end was, Quarters? Triple figures.
I said it's up to Brisbane. Is it 50, 75 or 100?
Wilmot in the centre field for Andrews. I think the over-under on the uncontested marks is about 130 as well.
Just chipping it around at will.
Did to them last week. Ricky Neal's got it in the middle. Leicester leads up near enough to halfway. Has all sorts of options inboard. Gallup, who goes quickly, pulls the trigger on the kick to full forward. It clears the initial pack. Reed tackled, got rid of it. Blackiston, hot footy. Rayner pinched it and goaled it.
There we go.
Cam Rayner with a touch of class in the jumble. And the margin is 24 points and growing alarmingly at the 16-minute mark.
Yeah, we talked about it before the game, didn't we? It's, what Brisbane will turn up. If they turn up hungry, you said 100 points. And the way it's sitting at the moment, it's coming pretty easy for them.
What's this, 5 goals?
Mistakes. Over handballing again, got him in trouble. They did that in the second half against Collingwood last week. Handballed their way into pressure. The whole second half, they just got overwhelmed by the Pies, and this is happening early here. And when they're doing it in their forward line, Brisbane, it's going to be a tough day.
31 plays 7 on the Tyre Power scoreboard. 16 and a half minutes have expired in the first quarter. We're only just past the halfway mark of the first term. Oh, Falcon for Draper in the ruck.
Forgot to put his hands up.
He forgot to put his hands up. He did him straight on the noggin. Essendon got the ball. Blackiston on the left. Out wide. The mark's taken by Edwards. About 75 from home. On the left boot. Squaring kicks. Not a good one. Kicks it straight down the throat of Draper, the former Bomber. That'll make him feel good. And he kicks straight away to Bailey, who's down inside defensive 50 at the moment. And it really is just almost a training drill, as Gallup has another possession inside his defensive 50.
Lockie Neal on the follow-up, having said it that way, kicks into centre field. Morris was a sitting shot. Reed made the spoil. Bombers have enough numbers to at least tie it up. Cambianis forces the ball up.
Got 30 views tonight. Oh, today. Big thanks to everyone who's watching the stream.
In the centre square, Draper nudged it forward. Draper came forging through the other way. Hand passed it forwards. Daywicks got stuck with the footy, holding the ball. Zorko wins out.
Chip it around till they find a good option.
Dunkley.
Very lucky that wasn't 50.
Very lucky, yep. Leicester on the outside. Can run along the side of the centre square. Hand pass to McCarthy. Turns, caresses the ball. Rayner has a look at the deep targets.
Draper wants it long, so does...
Oh, it's a free kick
Morris
to Draper.
set himself. Take your pick.
Oh.
As Morris took the mark against 2, because Draper had been taken out of the contests.
Well, this is they've had 10 entries. This will be their 6th goal if he kicks this, and he should. He's at the top of the goal square.
Come on, Lions.
It's a real concern that's going to be a massive blowout with this level of dominance at the moment.
I don't think Sam Draper's all that impressed. He didn't get the free kick.
Right, probably like a goal.
He did deserve the free.
Yeah.
Logan Morris, 20 out directly in front. He bangs it home. 6 for the Lions inside 19 minutes. The Tyre Power scoreboard, your trusted tyre experts, 6-1-37 to Essendon, 1-1-7.
30-point lead.
Play for Harvey Norman, get 10% in bonus gift cards when you spend.
We've still got another
$500
10
or
minutes
more
of
on
this
selected
quarter,
products.
so
Offer ends Monday. T's and C's apply. Gift card valid for 1 month.
looking good for the
It's coming
Bombers.
very, very easily at the moment.
Doesn't matter to me
24
because I'm a
marks to
Lions supporter.
Brisbane, 6
I
to
should
Essendon.
probably
They've
put
had
on the
6
jumper,
marks in
hey.
20 minutes. It tells you something. They can't get control of the ball. 6 goals from 10 entries.
So back into the middle of the ground. It'll be Wright against Draper. Up it goes. Wright got the tap to Caldwell on hands and knees, fed it out to Merritt. Now Sharp to O'Hooley. Ineffective disposal. Dersma got bowled over and then he's attacked by Rayner. And there's a free kick going Essendon's way, is it? No, it's a ball up. But Draper just pushes right out of the way. Got the tap, taken by Caldwell. Couldn't get boot to ball. He's tackled by Zorko. And another stoppage on the Docklands wing. It's Essendon kicking to right of your dial or southern end in this first quarter. They're 7, the Lions are 37. Umpire goes over. Quick squeeze kick by Will Ashcroft to half forward. Only as far as Roberts, he's under the pump. Got the handball to Merritt. He measures the kick just to 15 metres. It's marked by Roby. He's a nice size, isn't he, Liam?
He is. He's going to be a good player. He came onto the scene late last year. There wasn't much talk about him earlier in the year.
Good kick too. As he goes to Newen at half forward. O'Hooley wants it. He gets the handball receive. A centering kick. Just overcooked it slightly. And the Lions are away in defence.
Fletcher out the side to Dunkley. Rolls onto the defensive 50 and plays for Morris. Working at half back. Switches on Andrews. Leicester's on the near side. They fan their numbers. Wilmot's on in the centre square. That's where the kick goes. It arrives before the scrambling defenders. Nudges it forward to the plate of Zorko. This is surgical stuff from the Lions. Zorko to Wilmot on the fly by.
Look at the deep option.
The deep option is Lohman, who loves to leap. Couldn't hang on. He got his hands to it. Blackiston sees it over the down there.
He did well, Blackiston. I thought Lohman was... I thought it was a certainty he was going to mark that. He's such a talented player, Kai Lohman. But he got a hand in. It'd be a bit foreign to him playing deep defence as well.
35 out from the Lions' goal. All thrown in. Draper against Wright. Draper got the tap. An ineffective one. Shucked by Will Ashcroft to Lohman. Handball intercepted by Reid. Bombers out of trouble momentarily. Down the line it goes. No, the ball has gone over the line. So we'll have a throw in. Right where the 50-metre arc meets the boundary line. Brisbane's attacking 50. Draper in front, right the tap. It was a nice one to Merritt, who got a horrible bounce. Dunkley puts the head down. Merritt got hit high too by accident. Taken by Rice. Now kicks a banana. Back to the wing. Harris Andrews is there, stood his ground. Protected the ball nicely. Got the handball out to Coleman. Back to McCarthy. Left foot kick down the line. Pretty good one, but a good courageous mark. Taken in the end by young Sharp.
Excellent mark. He would have been exposed out the back if he hadn't taken it.
Sharp from half back to half forward. Lions have it well covered. It's grown into such an accomplished defender in a short period of time. Started as a real threat up front. Coleman, big switch across the face of goal for Fletcher. Forward to play on. He's got short options everywhere. Will Ashcroft, he'll take the next of those in McCluggage. Andrews has stayed viable, or something more direct. That's a poor kick. Newen got in front of Wilmot. Out urging him to find a target inside 50. He's played it up to full forward. Dersma, great hand in there from Andrews. Cox on it, got the snap, kicked it into his own man. I think that hit Edwards and ricocheted away from goal. Fletcher out in front of McCluggage, knocked it on to Zorko. The Lions are out of trouble. Coleman's got it to the defensive 50.
Pulls the trigger. It's a magnificent kick into the middle of Marvel Stadium. Rayner, 20-metre handball. Bit fancy from Lohman, but it's still going to come off. Reville's got a paddock to work with. Now he just chips. Oh, good mark to Essendon. And it's Roberts saving the day once again.
It was the right idea by Lohman. It was just a bit of a smart aleck kick, to be honest. If he had got it there, it was the right option, that's for sure.
O'Hooley, terrible kick. Fortunately, though, it comes off as Bailey got clean bowled between the legs. Sharp mopped up. Now Langford for Essendon. Looks for teammate in Roby, but coming in, and you could hear it on the effects mic, bang with the fist, went Ty Gallop, who's having an excellent first quarter, knocked it over the line for a throw in.
The 1%ers for -1 refrigerated transport. Lions by 30 points, 3:24 to go. Our major partner is 4 and 20 Pies, Australia's original fan food. Down below our broadcast position, the throw in. Ball reached the back of the contest. Durham pushed off his kick by Levi Ashcroft. Durham goes again into the next tackle where he gets nailed, and it's a ball up.
He got a heavy bump before that tackle, actually. Sort of shook him a bit. Sam Durham.
Fortin right down to Roby.
That's a hole.
Free kick. Roby gives it away to Dersma inside 50. Well placed. Langford, second grab, takes them up.
Yeah, the good handball there. He got Dersma, who was able to run. Because he didn't go back over the man on the mark, I should say, by moving it on quickly, it gave Langford some chance to get a little bit of space on his opponent.
3 goals for in his 7 games, Kyle Langford. So he hasn't hit the heights up forward that he did once in his career. He's angled to the right. He'll come across the 50. Essendon have got to make the most of these. Langford's kick, he's pushed it across the face of goal, and with a helping hand it goes through. Down by 29 points on the Tyre Power scoreboard, your trusted tyre experts.
2.5 minutes left on the Elders clock in this first term.
They'll be wanting this quarter to end so they can reset and try and take possession, get some possessions. They can own.
McCluggage kicks to Zorko. He goes inside the square.
29-point lead. Feeling pretty comfortable.
With this marking at will.
Short to Levi Ashcroft. Still at half back.
40 marks to 14.
He kicks it to the bro. The older bro in Will. Short to Coleman. Short to Wilmot.
Give it again.
Thought about giving it back to Coleman. Now Wilmot goes back into the centre of the ground. It's marked by Will Ashcroft. Out to Andrew. It really is a touch of the training drill, this.
It's a circle work written all over it.
Now he kicks to Neil.
A long option.
Lockie Neal measures the kick. Right's in front. Can't take the mark for Essendon. Taken by McCluggage. Tried to handball to Fletcher. There's a lot of traffic inside. Brisbane's attacking 50. We've got a stoppage. 45 out with 1.5 left in the first quarter.
Dangerous here, Brisbane.
Draper tried to swipe at Dersma, got knocked over. Bombers are going to bring it out. Merritt to Blackiston. Kick to a contest. Roby and Fletcher gets to the back. Roby's good on the recovery. He's run out of space. Not for the first time. A boundary throw-in.
McCluggage up to 9 disposals. Kitty Coleman's had 8. Will Ashcroft 8.
Liam Pickering for Sheen panel service. Boundary throw-in. Outer wing. Draper brought it down. Durham roved it well, but he's kicked a bit blindly to centre half forward. Wilmot's going to be the first to get there. Nice gather. Looks up. Oh, around the body to get it. It was the most difficult kick to Zorko. A bit smart, Alec, with the hand pass. Durham up to Langford. It'll give Fags a bit to work with. Langford pushes across the face and misses.
There's a bit of layer rising going on out there.
There is. It's
points.
It can happen, though, when you've got, you're controlling a game and you're trying for the best option all the time. You're taking kicks you wouldn't normally take because it's a bit easy. Now, we saw that against Port Adelaide and Hawthorn. Hawthorn were doing it so easily, and all of a sudden you open the door, they get a goal or two, and next thing you've got a game on. But at the moment, this is extraordinary what's going on. 47 marks to 14. I mean, they're just chipping around doing what they want.
Harris Andrews with no urgency whatsoever. Gives it to Leicester. Almost backed himself into trouble.
Come on, we're going to keep kicking goals here.
Plays it wide to Coleman, who's jogging.
Giving everyone
percentage booster today.
I reckon you and I get a touch out there, G.
Well,
you probably
would never normally agree, but you're right.
As the ball's kicked to the wing and it's marked by McCluggage.
By pure accident, you couldn't help it.
Goes short to half.
Brought up their half century of
to
marks.
McKenna. Oh, that's a magnificent pass. It was a bullet. And it was also good, strong hands from Kai Lohman, who will line up on the quarter-time siren directly
There we go, quarter time.
49 metres out. That was a bullet from McKenna.
You can do that, I guess, when you're controlling the game like they are.
6-1 to 1-3 is the score at the moment. Kai Lohman at the northern end or left of your dial for the Lions 7th. It's a beautiful looking kick. Just missed to the left. So that is quarter time at Marvel Stadium. Round 8, the Lions 6-2-38, the Bombers 1-3-9. The goal scorers for Brisbane, 2 to Bailey, singles to McKenna, Cameron, Rayner and Morris.
Pretty simple and easy so far.
The Bombers is Peter Wright. This is AFL Nation for DD, yes I DD, and for Victoria Police Careers, apply now.
I'll be back in the next few minutes, folks. But the Lions, they're doing pretty well.
Get the free 5-minute tyre safety check at your local Tyre Power. Tyre Power's Mega May sale gives you the power to save on a mega range of Kumho tyres. Enjoy mega savings on a gigantic range of Kumho tyres suitable for passenger cars, SUVs, utes and 4-wheel drives. Buy 3 and get 1 free. That's buy 3 and get 1 free on selected Kumho tyres right now at Tyre Power. Get the power of a safer drive during Tyre Power's Mega May sale. Visit tyrepower.com.au or call 13 21 91 for your local independent owner.
The Sounding Board with Craig Hutchison and Damien Barrett. It's sport, it's the media, it's talking about the issues that matter.
The Sydney Boss is air checking, and Bohemian Rhapsody played in the show, which is about an 8-minute song. And Ralph's anger just grew and grew and grew the length of the song because he thought it was about us time. And so at the end of the song, he went something like along the lines of, "Oh, that'd be right, bloody program directors, 8 minutes of song. You know, why would you do that to our program?" And he just started attacking management on air a little bit, and they were listening. So we got summoned in. The prediction was we were going to be fired at that meeting. I slipped in and missed the firing meeting. I arrived 22 minutes late to be fired from Triple M. That's how bad that year was for me. I turned up panicking, got there, and just as I got there, Ralph was walking out of the meeting going, "No, don't bother. It's all over."
The Sounding Board podcast with Hutchie and Damo. Thanks to Drinkwise. If you're choosing to have a drink, choose to drink wise.
So, have you had anything to drink?
Yeah, but only a couple. And I ate a big meal.
Okay, breathe into the device, please. 1 long continuous breath.
I also drank plenty of water. And I'm a pretty big guy as well.
Okay, you've blown over 0.05, so I'm going to need you to step out of the car.
I'm not going to lose my license, am I? I didn't drink that much.
Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
Hi, Andy McGrath here, captain of the Essendon Footy Club. If you're looking to buy or sell a prestige car, then look no further than Dutton One, proud partner of the Mighty Bombers. With locations across Australia and a wide selection of premium vehicles from Ford to Ferrari and Mercedes to Maserati, Dutton One offers an experience like no other. And for all Bomber members, sell your car to Dutton One and you'll receive a $500 gift card with our compliments. So support the brand that supports your footy club. Dutton One, the one for prestige pre-owned cars. Visit duttonone.com.au.
And now, making their debut for Macca's, dishing up the new Dunk Chicken range with Korean sticky barbecue sauce, the Harlem Globetrotters.
Available after 10:30 a.m. for a limited time at participating restaurants.
In this week's Round 8 edition of the Chemist Warehouse AFL Record,
we look at the rewatchables, the classic matches from history that fans of every club love to watch over and over.
We salute champion Sydney ruckman Brodie Grundy, who plays his 250th game.
And we look ahead to the Eagles' clash with Richmond. Is win number 3 on the cards?
Grab your Chemist Warehouse AFL Record, which includes the WA football budget.
Just $6 at Optus Stadium on Saturday or via aflrecord.com.au.
Good health is contagious. And at Bupa, we're helping it spread around Australia by helping our almost 4 million members live healthier. Search Bupa Health Insurance today. Proud member partner of Carlton Football Club.
After a station that just plays killer tunes at work? This is the only workday soundtrack built to keep your spirit level up. Doesn't matter if you're on the chisel, installing a Pearl door jam, or using a sawhorse. Bunnings Tradio. Live now, streaming on the SEN app. You're listening to AFL Nation for 4 and 20 Pies, Australia's original fan food.
Charlie Cameron screws it on the left. Gets it. Made the difficult look easy.
Takes his chance from 35 and adds another to the Brisbane pile.
Peter Wright directly in front, 20 out, won't bother him. This is an easy shot for goal, and he knocks it home.
Hot footy, Rayner pinched it and goal. Cam Rayner with a touch of class in the jumble.
Maccas, I'm loving it moments. Never miss a moment of footy with McDelivery.
Lions by 29 points. They took 49 uncontested marks in that term. The record's 170, but they also had a pressure factor of 204. So it's playing both factors, both phases of the game.
Absolutely, it is. 20 tackles to 10 in favour of Brisbane. They were so efficient. 14 entries only for 6 goals, 2. And some of their key players are really taking the mickey at the moment. McCluggage has had 10, Kitty Coleman 10, Zorko 9, so that's sort of your back sort of part. Wilmot 8, Ashcroft, Leicester. And they've just been chipping it around uncontested. Plus 38 marks already in this match.
Second term underway at Marvel. Nothing definitive from the ruck tap. Durham tracks the footy, gathers, hand pass to Merritt, pops it over the top. Bombers are trying on the build-up here. Daywick scunges the kick inside 50. Cut off by McCarthy. Lions didn't quite clear it though. Langford's back to Daywicks. Tosses it up again. Back goes Andrews. Out came Caddy. Underneath. Wright slips over. Gives the hand pass to Roberts. Pryor stayed viable right against the boundary. Has a ping to curl it to the square.
Good.
Caddy. Tremendous leap. Didn't seem in A1 position and still took the mark over Forks.
A fabulous mark. He wasn't in A1 position, Jared.
Nate Caddy runs around and kicks the goal. Bombers get the start they needed in this second term. And it comes with a real highlights. Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Robots got it 2-3-15 to Brisbane 6-2-38.
He's the one that would excite Essendon fans. Their ball use has been atrocious, really. But this guy just gives them a target. The snap just got over the fingertips of the man on the mark, but he got it there, and a good start to the second quarter of the Bombers. Poor Brad Scott was going out to the huddle. He was getting a lot of choice words from the people underneath us in the Medallion Club.
It was quite a few choice words.
Yeah, a lot of choice words.
I'm glad we were in the ad break.
Yes, it was better because there was no controlling the bozo downstairs, but anyway.
So, perfect start for the Bombers for the second quarter. Nice set-up kick by Jackson Pryor and a terrific mark taken by Caddy. Back in the middle, right the tap. Durham, geez, hard at it.
Did well. What's this free for?
So Whistle's coming back to Durham. There was an advantage, but anyway, Bombers have still got the ball. Gives it to Merritt. Lace out to Langford. Keeps running. Does Merritt. Gets the handball received to the goal square. Oh, almost a mark to Cox. Just dropped it at the crucial moment. Got both hands on it. Couldn't hang on. And it's a rush behind to the Bombers. So they've started this second quarter very positively.
Bailey mucks the kick in, gives it back to Zorko. He plays the outer wing. Harris Andrews gets rid of Daywicks and takes the mark. Pretty eager to hand pass. Levi Ashcroft coming by. Places it up to Curtin and back to Levi, who has a bounce. Changed his mind a couple of times in mid-flow. Was going for Charlie Cameron. Offhands it goes to Morris, who takes a swing from the boundary across the face and through for a behind.
It was a bit unlike Brisbane there. He just immediately got it. He decided he was going to have a snap. There were a couple of players he could have just dished off to there. Cam Rayner being one of them.
23-point lead.
Roberts short to McGrath. Back pocket. City side of the ground. It's a good kick. Finds Roby. Takes the mark. Plays on straight away.
Good kick.
Nice delivery. It's a half forward to Wright. Wright now pumps it long. Cox is caught behind. Got rid of Gallup with a little subtle push off hands over the line for a throw in Essendon's forward pocket. So excellent start to the Bombers in this second term. 39 plays 16. It's still a comfortable lead to Brisbane.
Their pressure factor needs to lift. It needed to lift after the first quarter, and they've started promisingly in this second quarter. See if they can get something from this stoppage.
Right against Fort. Handball comes out to
too many.
He lost it. Picked up by Wilmot. Blasts it out of defensive 50. Good mark. Taken for Essendon by Farrow. Gives it off to Roberts. And that's another good mark. It's Caddy again. What a strong pair of hands. He's marked right on the boundary line, about 45 metres out. Dockland side of the ground, northern end of the ground or left of your dial. Caddy have to be his very best. It's doable.
Yeah, tough kick though.
Yeah, it's very tough, but it's doable. Seen plenty kicked here from this position. Drop punt on its way. It's close. Just to the left for Nate Caddy. He's got 1 goal, 2.
He started well. Caddy.
39 plays 17 on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Robot's got it.
Zorko kicks it into Fort. Link up hand pass comes to Bailey. Brings it out the near side. Morris, defensive side of the middle. Looks a long way up the ground. He was miles off his mark and he's allowed to run on the contour of the boundary.
Oh, no talk
Neil
there.
got in the way of Charlie. There needed to be a bit more talk there, didn't there? Roberts has a result for the Bombers. Out across half-back right, drops the mark, invites the pressure. Had support, though. Al Hooley pulls the kick down the wing. Sharp had enough space. Roberts has run on. Sharp just holds it up a little longer than might have been ideal. Now kicks up to a contest at half-forward. Durham, though, filled a hole, so no contests.
Ewan's just pushed forward here.
And that's where it actually went for Caddy in the same hole. And Caddy is going to take his 3rd shot at goal in 5 minutes of this term. Out the right forward pocket, he's 35 away. If he's going to come around the corner, he's going to try to...
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far, Dale.
There's 2 against him. McKenna made the spoil. Farrow underneath. Gresham
Got a bit of a crowd on today, so...
Back to full forward. So Caddy's going to have to do it again against the whole lot. The Lions had a den around it. And Zorko with the clearing kick to Dunkley.
I just don't get what that kick was from Caddy. Kick to Blackiston, who had 2 around him.
McCarthy marks on defensive 50. Back to Andrews, deep in defence.
Yeah.
Stabs the pass to Wilmot. Still inside defensive 50.
I'll keep mainly typing instead of chatting too much.
Just outside to Zorko. Got a nice little ear massage from Durham. Didn't like it.
You would think that the lead would be...
They keep looking corridor. The Bombers have plugged those
It should
holes
extend
here
this
now, so make them
term,
force
for
them
sure.
wide.
I want a bit of a percentage booster.
Mention pickers, and he takes the mark at half forward. Gets the boos from the Bombers fans. Draper into the hole. Beautiful kick from Draper.
Excellent.
And the mark's taken by Morris on a slight angle, 40 metres out.
Excellent kick by Draper. You just wonder how he got so much space. But it was a beautifully weighted kick.
We have some concerning news from St Kilda's VFL match. There's been reports that Max King, unfortunately, he's left the field in the VFL. That's his 2nd game back, grabbing at his left hamstring.
That is big news.
That is not good news for the Saints and for Max King. We'll have more on that as the day progresses. In the meantime, Morris splits the middle here at Marvel Stadium. He's kicked 2 goals too. He's been busy. And the Lions get their 7th. 7-3-45. Essendon 2-5-17. 7.5 gone second term on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Liam Pickering, that has got not good news for Max King if that is a hamstring injury.
No, it's not. It's horrible news, actually. We just wanted to see him get a couple of games in the VFL and then the Saints get him back into their side, and it'd be a welcome addition. But if we're hearing that correct and if the report's correct, I mean, that's a...
Yeah, so I was just watching it at the back.
Is it a proper
so he comes
grab?
out on a lead. And there's
I've got my jumper on.
Grab at the hamstring, goes back to take his shot, and then off the field. So
that's
he felt
probably
something. It just depends to what degree it is.
Yeah, well, you would think with him, given he hasn't played for 2 years, it'll be a month minimum, and then it might be just more conditioning before they bring him back.
Lions by 28. McCluggage rove the tap, kicks to half forward over the top of Reville. Bombers had Roberts coming back at it, didn't quite deal with it. Fletcher put his head in the hole, won the footy, gets tackled. It's a ball up. So the replays for Harvey Norman.
Yeah, got to fly the colours indeed.
In bonus cards when you spend $500 or more on selected products. Offer ends Monday. T's and C's apply. Gift cards valid for 1 month. Tap comes out the side. Roberts again in the action under pressure.
A bit more colourful than black and white, hey?
9th minute of this second term. Essendon far more competitive. Cut off some of these uncontested marks and block the corridor. Draper put it down underneath. Dersma took them on. Caldwell found the way through. Hand pass to Dersma. Out wide to Merritt. Had a fumble. Zorko disputes it with them. Merritt threw that to Dersma. Around to Durham. Up the boundary he goes, and Cox creates the play. Caldwell gets to the bouncing ball. He's got options in centre field. He waits the ball well for Farrow.
It's his next kick though, Jared. That's better.
Short, Roby takes off. Kicks inside the 50. Harris Andrews is so good at reading the angles. Takes a splendid intercept mark.
He's just too good at that. A long ball in, you don't want to be kicking it anywhere near. Oh, it's 50.
Oh.
You don't want to kick it anywhere near big Harris Andrews. The problem is he reads the game like a cheap novel.
I reckon he's the most valuable player in the competition.
Yeah, not hard to disagree. You set your whole defence around.
Hardly better than the black and white. Oh, yes.
Is tackled by Cox, gets drilled into the ground. Hold the ball. Nick Cox, great to see him back. I've already said hasn't played for 630 days because of those
This one looked alright.
concussion issues, but he's up and running today. Puts it inside 50 for the Bombers. And everyone was just spectating, and in the end, an easy chess mark has been taken by Kyle Langford.
It was a lovely way to kick. He didn't try and overkick it, Cox. He just put it into his path. And this guy's showing a bit of form today.
45-degree angle, 45 metres out from goal. Kicked it behind so far, the Savo. Three goals in his 7 games prior to today in 2026. He started at left, and that's where it stays. So 2 behinds to Kyle Langford in this match so far. It's the Lions 7-3-45, Essendon 2-6-18 on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard, and we're nearing this halfway mark of this second quarter.
Wilmot into Coleman. Plays it wide to Reville. Other side of the ground on the 45 to Zorko, who can go on from the 50 and take the aggressive kick to Dunkley in the middle.
Yes, only 2 goals, and big thanks for 100 views for the stream.
What's ahead?
Don't forget to smash the like button
on the flyby. He's hot. He has to release
and
under pressure from
stuff like that.
Charlie Cameron came storming out, left the footy behind. Reville got fed. Here's Charlie again. Opened up a step of space. Darts back. He's dodging and weaving as he bounces, and he curls it up near full forward, but Wright had it well covered.
They set up better in the second quarter, the Bombers. Getting numbers back, putting more pressure on too.
Wright goes long. City side of the ground, the big fist came from Harris Andrews. Knocks it over the line, about 5 rows back, and we'll have a throw in at half forward. City side of the ground, the southern end of the ground, right of your dial. It's the Lions into attack. 45 they are. The Bombers are 18. Draper against Wright. Goes over the back of the heads of both of them. Merritt. Hack kick back to the wing. And still in play. Coleman picks it up smoothly. Then steadies and goes short. Finds McCluggage.
Well
goes inboard to Zorko. He telegraphed that one. Turnover. Edwards.
Use it now.
Got it off to Farrow. Dersma got clean ball. He has time to recover. Handles inside 50 aggression. Put him right under the hammer. Terrible handball.
That's the team. That's the team. Sorry, boys. That's a team opportunity. I'm glad they paid that. He was flat-footed. It's because of his fumble in the first place, Dersma. Let's be honest. Went through his legs.
Reville. He goes out wide. It's a beautifully weighted kick to Bailey. He didn't break stride. Now he doubles back and swings onto the right. Long ball inside 50. Pushed out of the way was Curtin. Morris is there in the pocket. Has a fresh airy. Over the line it goes for a throw-in. Deep inside Brisbane's attacking territory. 45 plays, 18. And we're past the halfway mark of the second term.
Fagan down below us. On the bench for Crowns, Electrical and Solar. Watching the ball inside his team's 50. Lohman against the boundary, arched the back, opened a bit of space, gave it to McCluggage, who stares at the goal front. He's floated it a little across the face and misses. He's 28 points. AFL Nation for DD, SIDD, and for Victoria Police. Victoria Police careers apply now.
At least they've got their hands on the ball a lot more in this quarter, the Bombers. They didn't really have any control of it in the first quarter. This has been a bit better.
Roberts does the kicking in. Draper, both hands on it, couldn't hang on. Fletcher in the back of the pack, mops up, gives it to Wilmot, punches the handball to Gallup. Gallup lowers the eyes, beautiful delivery. And he finds Kai Lohman, who's on a slight angle, will be kicking from 45 metres out.
Good entry. That's how you want the ball coming in.
It's one goal apiece in this second term. The Lions, the Bombers. Lohman for Brisbane's 8th. It's all a question of accuracy. He started it right. That's where it stays. So 2 behinds to Kai Lohman. Both missable, both gettable shots from little half forward. 47 plays 18. Brisbane in front on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard.
Roberts particularly short for McGrath. Search beyond the defensive 50 and spot up Reed. Corrects the angles back in.
This is a bit of a
bounce before it reached him.
boring quarter.
Over his shoulders, a turnover. Lohman, they are wide open. Morris to make the Bombers pay full toll, and he does. He's
Oh, there you go.
Lions
Good on
lead
Morris.
to 35 points. Shocking turnover. 8-5, 53 to 2-6, 18. Liam Pickering is our expert for Sheen Panel Service. Come for the right repair advice. Call 1-300-REPAIR.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's your captain who just did that. That was just... I can't even explain it, really.
Sloppy.
Oh, sloppy. That'd be being nice.
Yeah.
That was just poor.
He's trying to be nice.
Andrew McGrath is the captain of this team. They're trying to get... He's played 187 matches. This is his 188th match. He did that? Did that? Like, seriously?
I know what you mean, Dad. Yeah, they've just
out of position behind the ball. Anyway,
they're pretty average.
Blake goes in the middle.
Very average team.
Long, deep inside 50, slightly off the side of the boot, but bounces awkwardly for the Bombers defenders. Here's a chance at Brisbane. Morris gets bowled over.
Come on.
Tackle laid. Oh, high tackle, says the umpire. And it's a free kick going to Pryor. So let off there for the Bombers. To El Hooley. Gets the handball back. And go for a bit of a run. Has a bounce. Draws the player. Handballs to Edwards.
That's a good kick.
Squeezes the left foot. Kick to half forward. Nice one to Sharp. Kicks just in the nick of time. Beautiful delivery. Well, what's happened here?
Downfield as well as
downfield as well. Okay, so it's an Essendon ball, and the mark
Good
has been
average.
taken
I
by
know.
Blackiston.
Trying to be nice, Dale.
Blackiston,
But they've been
slight
pretty
angle,
poor. Not as
kicking
bad
from
as
35
the
metres
Blues,
out.
I think, or other
Much better
teams.
build-up from the Bombers.
In the
ball
last
use,
20
which
years.
we haven't been able to say too much today.
But the finals record
Marks at the
is
moment, Pickers 80 to 31.
the sticking joke for them.
50 differential in marks.
Blackiston for Essendon's third. Nice.
Good kick.
So the Bombers get their third. One goal in the first turn, 2 in this second. They're 3-6-24. Brisbane 8-5-53. AFL Nation for DD, SIDD, and for Victoria Police careers apply now.
I like the look of Blackiston. He's quite versatile. He can play ruck. He can play forward. He started back. I mean, there are a few things happening with him as a young fella. It was a better run from half back. And it was kick there.
Yeah.
Was it Edwards that squared
2
that
goals
ball in?
all for this quarter.
Edwards into
Don't know what's going on.
Both good options. And a good finish. Well done, Bombers. Back to where it was at quarter time, 29 points.
Our major partner, 420 Pies, Australia's original fan food. Blackiston followed the ball into the middle to contest in the ruck, but the Lions will win out here. Will Ashcroft found a path, and he kicks out in the Lohman direction. Good mark out in front. He'll roll and look inside 50 and place it into the hole for Lockie Neal. Splendid angles from the Lions.
Yeah, but the space, that's what it all comes back to. They hadn't plugged that hole. And he looked, he thought about it. Even Neal was thinking, maybe I'm not the option. But he kept it low enough and kicked it to advantage that Neal said, I'm going to take that, actually. I'll have a set shot from 30 metres.
Levels of excellence have been re-established in this year as he's gone past 300 games. Hasn't kicked a goal yet. Lockie Neal to make good on that. He does. The immediate answer from the Lions to reset the margin at 35 points. 9-5 to 3-6. Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. R-O-B-O-T. Robot's got it.
They're letting him know that's your first one of the year, pal.
What's he got for his career? So 302 games, 137
I
goals.
want a couple more goals.
Yeah,
try to get it to a 50-point lead by halftime would be very nice.
Beautiful kick by Loman.
Was it what?
Just speared at him.
Nice hands too, wasn't it?
Yeah, my word. Zorko's up to 16 touches again. Jeez, the marvel. McLuggage 14, Wilmot 14, Coleman 12, Ashcroft 12, Archie Roberts with 13 for the Bombers.
And Durham's also got 13.
Durham as well. Corbell's had 11, Merritt's had 11.
59 plays 24. All up. Shark by Neal. Thought about the handball, then kicks inside 50. Here's Loman lurking again. Almost threw that out.
Big throw.
Yeah, and the umpire was awake to that one. Free kick Essendon. Merritt advantage paid. He's got it on centre wing. Draws the player. Handball's over to let's try that again. Kondianis as it goes inside 50 for Essendon. Caddy's bowl over by a couple of Lions. Harris Andrews is there. He can't pick it up. But Ty Gallup can, and he kicks to half-back out of side. But Essendon have the numbers here right to Caldwell. Sizzling pass inside 50. It was a good one to Ewan. He plays on. Off to right. 2-metre penal. Loads up to the line. Harris Andrews touched it. The question is, was it over the line?
This will take 10 minutes.
We've got a score review for Marta's safety knife.
Score review.
Safer.
Score review. Umpire's call is touched behind. Can we please check?
Review complete. Looking at this angle, we can see the ball is touched by the Brisbane defender. Decision on the scoreboard.
Andrews, those
there you go.
long levers.
Long levers. A real cricket terminology now. Everyone's got long levers. They used to be called arms.
Work the treat, and it's a point to Essendon, to Peter Wright.
5 minutes remain in the half. McCluggage clears
Still a
the
chance
area
for
for
Lions
the Lions.
to kick another
Andrews
goal
has set
too.
himself down the line, knocks it away from Dersma. Lester coming through, and Fletcher will be the deliverer. Morris dropped the mark up at half forwards, but McGrath took hold of him. The Lions want to claim the advantage. McKenna didn't work. Wright gets in front to fill the leading lane and intercepts.
He's been good, Peter Wright.
He's
Is
tried
this
hard
his
today.
posse, you think, Liam?
I'd love to see him want it. He just doesn't want to do it. He's like Rory Lobb. They don't really want the physical contact when they play in the
He's
ruck.
making a good fist of it.
He's perfect for the ruck.
Yeah.
Bombers kick it around in defence. McGrath long down the line, outer wing. Edwards back
He's showing
himself.
something, that kid.
Gives it off to Sullivan Roby, who puts it out in front of Caddy. He's got a step on Gallup. Caddy gathers and kicks the goal. His second. The Bombers showing they're up for the fight in this term. 4-7-31 to Brisbane, 9-5-59. Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Robots got it.
Just more news on Max King. His day is done in the VFL. It's been officially listed as hamstring awareness.
How are we letting
Okay,
them
that's
into
a month
this
of worth
game?
of awareness coming up. I'd suggest if it's an awareness, we're not going to take any risks whatsoever with him.
Much better quarter from Essendon.
Much better. Much more competitive.
Yeah.
I tell you, he's been really good. He's impressing me a lot. He's Edwards for the Bombers. Makes good decisions.
Playing game 7 off the rookie list.
Yeah,
Thomas Edwards.
I like the look of him. He's got good hands. And he's a good kick.
Thrown up in the middle. Draper the tap. Shark by Dunkley. Handballs it forward. Merritt gets there first. Coughed it up. McCluggage to Neal by hand. Now Reville. Centering kick. Right, drop the mark. Blackiston for Essendon mops up. Back to right.
What a mess up that
Working
is, Dale.
overtime. Kicks to half back.
Gotta have the ball.
Soars over the top of David. Over the line for a throw in. 59 plays 31. It's Brisbane by 28 as we near half time. The Lions led by 29 at quarter time. So the Bombers are winning the quarter by a point.
Our snag of the day will be for Tasman Butchers, the meat specialists. 13 to choose between so far. Wright got a kick away out of the ruck, and Merritt will gather boundary side. Gives a bit of ground to Caldwell. He's going to kick it back 35 or 40 metres and miss his target and run it out of bounds. It's a ridiculous.
What was the switch anyway? How was that the right option? You're going to kick it deep into your forward pocket.
Lions got win. I hope so.
Just giving his teammate a spray too.
Your back pocket, I should say, not your forward pocket.
40 out from the Brisbane goal, a boundary throw in as a result of it. Cameron
Don't forget to smash the like button and sub to the channel if you're interested in Brisbane Lions matches. You know, top the die follow. In theory, they better.
Remaining. Off to El Hooley. Squirts his kick up the line. Now Dersma dropped the mark, so he's entitled to get the spray right back.
Fingers crossed.
If you're going to give it, you've got to be better than that. And Wilmot brings it away and bangs home a goal. Dersma should go and have a sit in a corner somewhere and just rethink his choices.
He just got some daggers from teammates.
Well.
Be a better player if you're going to give a spray.
Yeah, and be a better team player. Like, he's a selfish player. It's unfortunate, but he is. It's not the first time we've seen that. I mean, that is just poor football. It really is.
Lions. 4 goals this quarter.
Yeah, he's a thumping
4 goals to 3. Not bad.
He's a weapon.
It's his first goal.
Keeping well.
There's the Bryan brothers chest bump in Loman when they kick a goal. I'm sure it's somebody else these days.
We're marching towards half-time, folks.
65 Brisbane to 4-7-31 Essendon. AFL Nation for DD, SIDD, and for Victoria Police careers apply now.
Wright against Fort. They nullify each other, but Wright won the ball in the end. Handball missed the target to Sharp. He's on hands and knees now. He's wrapped up by McKenna. Ball still up for grabs. Neal. Heavy haulage there. Got the handball out, but only as far as a Bombers player who kicks it to half forward, and it's a very good mark taken by Langford.
For the turn.
Too far out to score. He's got some leads on. He goes into the pockets and finds Nguyen.
Little Nguyen. He's a try, this kid. I like him. I love his endeavour. His endeavour's there.
Well, this, Liam, is for his first goal in AFL football.
Well, at the start of the year, he was playing in the back pocket as like a little tagger. The back pocket small defender, but he's a bit more up the ground today.
Off the rookie list, Jaden Nguyen for his first goal in footy. This is game 8. His 3rd game this season. Steer it home, young man. In he comes from 45. One behind to Essendon. It's the Lions 10-5-65. Bombers 4-8-32. Just under 2 minutes left in the second term on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Robot's got it.
Will Ashcroft receives the kick in. Got Shorts back across the face of goal. It wasn't 15, but Wilmot under no pressure. Plays it out to Zorko. Links the hand pass over the top. Bailey got it going up near Andrews, who ran straight into a tackle. I'm not quite sure how he released that. Edwards had claims. The ball went out of bounds under the lasso rule anyway. So Essendon ball. Daywicks to put the Bombers back inside the 50. Durham up he went. He almost pulled it in. Roby in the pocket, kicked it straight into Durham. Zorko under pressure, looking for the boundary, and successfully got it there. Durham got up so high, I reckon he got vertigo. Dropped the mark.
Scoring opportunity for Essendon just before half-time. Fought against Wright in the ruck. Wright got the tap in the direction of Merritt. He's immediately wrapped up by Will Ashcroft.
Yeah, that sounds
Another
about right. Fourth spot.
Forward pocket.
It's what, a minute to go. Can they get a late one?
Right, the tap, taken though by Fort. Just puts it on the left boot, back to the defensive 50 arc. Dunkley got it to Neil. Rayner's gone holding the ball.
Oh.
And the free kick's going to El Houli. Slightly, well, in between wing and half forward for Essendon on the City side of the ground. Driving kick inside 50. Wright sets himself. Just got into the ball. And off hands over the line for a throw in. 30 metres out from Essendon's goal.
"25 seconds to see if they can score one late."
Fought against Wright. Wright grabbed it out of the ruck. Couldn't get boot to ball. Spills out the back to Leicester. Kicks it to the 50. Dersma to Merritt, who had a rare attack of the fumbles. Essendon still in possession though. Dersma
going backwards.
To McKay. To El Houli. They are going backwards. Now he's got some space. And he bangs it back inside 50. Oh, look, going up was Roby.
There you go, half-time.
That one, a lost opportunity as the siren sounds to end the first half. And it's Brisbane, 10-5-65, leading Essendon 4-8-32. The margin is 33 points after the Lions led by 29 at quarter time. For Brisbane, 3 goals to Logan Morris, 2 goals to Zach Bailey, and singles to Neil, Rayner, Cameron, McKenna and Wilmot. While for the Bombers, Nate Caddy has been busy. He's kicked 2 goals too. And the other goal scorers, Blackiston and Wright. So just repeating the halftime score, it is 10-5-65 the Lions. And it is the Bombers 32. So 33 points the
there you go.
The main break.
150 views today. Back at 3. Okay, keep the stream on.
Apply now.
And yeah, it should be a very interesting second half. Can the Lions turn this into a bigger lead? I'm going to take a little break myself.
Robots got it.
For ultimate braking performance on your off-road adventures, fit Bendix Ultimate 4-wheel drive brake pads. Their high-tech ceramic formulation provides low dust and noise, while delivering high-temperature stability and exceptional fade resistance. They also feature our mechanical retention system backing plate for improved pad attachment strength. Bendix Ultimate 4-wheel drive brake pads. Bendix. Put your foot down with confidence.
Hi, it's Hamish McLaughlin here. Now in its 12th year, Toyota Good for Footy raffle tickets are still just $5. 3 brand new Toyota vehicles, private coaching clinics with AFL talent, and money can't buy experiences are some of the prizes you could win. Contact your local football club and get a ticket. So far, over $13,398,411 has gone back to local grassroots football clubs from Toyota's Good for Footy raffle. Now that's good for footy. Oh, what a feeling, Toyota.
In this week's Round 8 edition of the Chemist Warehouse AFL Record,
we look at the rewatchables, the classic matches from history that fans of every club love to watch over and over.
We salute champion Sydney ruckman Brodie Grundy, who plays his 250th game.
And we look ahead to the Eagles clash with Richmond. Is win number 3 on the cards?
Grab your Chemist Warehouse AFL Record, which includes the WA football budget.
Just $6 at Optus Stadium on Saturday or via aflrecord.com.au.
Time out! Okay, Macca's new Dunk McCrispy is here. Juicy Aussie chicken dunked in Korean sticky barbecue sauce. Plus Macca's sauce doesn't miss. Available after 10:30 a.m. for a limited time at participating restaurants.
When you're stuck in a long queue or sitting for a new hairdo, add some thrill to your wait with our $40 million jackpot every 3 minutes. Keno Go. Download now. 18 plus only. T's and C's apply. Gamble responsibly.
At Harvey Norman, hot deals on this year's top gifts for mum. Save $320 on Canon R100 camera, now $778. Or make Mum's Day and save over $100 on Cricut Maker 4 Essentials bundle, now $588. Save $30 on Motorola Geo 6 Mobile, now $147. Save $120 on Sony Mark 6 noise cancelling headphones, now $578. And save $80 on Garmin Lily 2 Sports Smartwatch, now $348. There's more in store to make Mum's Day at Harvey Norman now.
The Sounding Board with Craig Hutchison and Damien Barrett. It's sport, it's the media, it's talking about the issues that matter.
I don't know whether he actually turned up. There's every chance he wasn't going to turn up, but I do know that I wasn't where I was meant to be at that point in time, which became a problem in the hours and days after it. Could not get him. Having almost spoken to him daily for 6 months. He vanished because he'd won his silver medal and he was off. So had to use extraordinary coercive powers to just get another half hour with him. Finally, had to go through his management.
He missed your moment.
I don't know whether he was there himself, but I know I wasn't, and I didn't
know that you weren't there.
I was economical. I was economical with the truth, trying to explain to my bosses.
Economical with the truth.
In trying to explain to my bosses why this series of columns wasn't being wrapped up with the only column they really had paid for or wanted in the entire series. Got him in the end. The moment had gone. Like, it was 3 or 4 days after it. It had to be done that day.
The Sounding Board podcast with Hutchie and Damo. Thanks to Drinkwise. If you're choosing to have a drink, choose to drink wise.
Hey, Andy Lee here with some tips so you're store fit this Australian Made Week, May 18 to 24. Practice speed pay. Push your limits. Carry all your shopping bags in a single trip. And train your eyes to lock in like a wedge-tailed eagle on the green and gold kangaroo logo. Because whatever you're buying, the Australian Made logo is the way to know it's made right here. Australian Made Week. Buy Australian, May 18 to 24.
You're listening to AFL Nation for 4 and 20 Pies, Australia's original fan food.
Has a pin to curl it to the square. Caddy, tremendously. Didn't seem in A1 position and still took the mark over Forbes. Nate Caddy runs around and kicks the goal.
In the meantime, Morris splits the middle here at Marvel Stadium. He's kicked 2 goals too. He's been busy. And the Lions get their 7th.
Balled well, it bounced before it reached him. Offloaded it to McGrath all over his shoulders. A turnover, Loman. They are wide open. Morris to make the Bombers pay full toll, and he does. He's kicked 3. Gives it off to Sullivan Roby, who puts it out in front of Caddy. He's got a step on Gallup. Caddy gathers and kicks the goal. And Wilmot brings it away and bangs home a goal.
Maccas, I'm loving it moments. Never miss a moment of footy with McDelivery.
Half-time here at Marvel Stadium. Round 8, it's the Brisbane Lions. 33 points in front at the major break. 10-5-65. Essendon 4-8-32 for the Lions. 3 goals to Logan Morris. 2 goals to Zach Bailey. And 1 each to Neil, Rayner, Cameron, McKenna and Wilmot. For Essendon, 2 goals to Nate Caddy and 1 apiece to Blackiston and Wright. So the Lions by 29 points at quarter time, by 33 points at half time. Time now for the Choices Flooring Halftime Floor Show.
The Halftime Floor Show for Choices Flooring. Beautiful floors, smart choices. Win a Dyson Daily.
Choices Flooring, smart style, smart spend. This is Super Saturday on AFL Nation for Toyota. Become a club legend by helping your local club fundraise through Toyota's Good for Footy raffle. West Coast versus Richmond, Geelong v North Melbourne and Carlton v St Kilda still to come on this Super Saturday on AFL Nation. Our expert today is Liam Pickering, former Geelong and North Melbourne champion.
You said that with a very much a smile on your face there, Steve.
Played a lot more games than I did. How many games did you play?
Not enough.
100 and what?
24.
That's 124 more than me.
Yep.
Who has made it look... before we get into the awards, how have you seen the first... It looked like at one stage it could have been at least 10 goals at half-time. But at least the Bombers fought it out in that second quarter.
They did. They were better in the second quarter. They couldn't get their hands on the ball in the first quarter. 6 goals from 14 entries for Brisbane in the first quarter. That quarter, at least they were able to look a bit more dangerous. They got a bit more territory. They used the ball better. They looked a bit more dangerous when they went forward. But the margin's still the margin. It's still 5 goals, right? So it was 29.
Essendon still won the quarter. Brisbane still won the quarter.
So it was 29 points at quarter time. It's 33 at half time. So there's a class difference between the two sides. We know that. But the effort levels of Essendon in that second quarter were much better. And I think that would please the coach. I don't think he was very pleased at quarter time because of the way the game was going.
There was a couple of really bad mistakes, wasn't there? The one from McGrath.
Oh,
and one from Dersma, and it cost them goals.
Both times.
Both
goals.
times.
Yeah, one was your captain. It just opened you up behind the ball. And then Dersma, who... he just frustrates me as a player because he's that sort of guy. I think he's got talent, but he just, at times, it's just more about him, and it's really disappointing. But, I mean, people make mistakes. I get that.
Yeah.
But those 2 mistakes have cost 2 goals. Take away those 2, they win the quarter.
That's right. Well... Look, we know what Brisbane is capable of, and we know how good they are. What are some of the... If you're an Essendon supporter listening to AFL Nation right now, go through 2 or 3 names that are looking okay.
I like Edwards. I like the look of him. I think he looks a player that makes good decisions. He's a nice size. He's only new into his career. He's a tick for me. Blackerson has got something to work with. There's something to work with there. He's quite versatile.
You were mentioning,
yeah, and Roby has been good. I've liked Roby. He's actually done some really nice things today. And, of course, Nate Caddy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been a dynamo in the forward line. If only he got the supply of the Brisbane players, he might be like Morris, because Morris is a gun.
Yeah. What's Caddy's contractual situation, do you know?
Don't know whether he's been extended or not, but what's he in his 2nd year or 3rd year?
3rd year, I think, yeah.
It's his 2nd, I think. No, it might be his 3rd. I really don't know.
Contracted until the end of 2028.
So he's got another couple of seasons. End of next year.
Yeah.
When did Tassie come in?
You'd be wanting to extend now, wouldn't you, if you're Essendon?
Oh, Essendon will want to extend him, yeah. They're probably talking about it, but, yeah, there'll be plenty of teams that would be interested if he ever came out, but he's not going to come out. He's not going to leave Essendon. I mean, he's a Melbourne-based boy. Bombers would be able to pay him as much as anybody, so I doubt very much he'd be leaving.
Well, who has made it look simple for Revo Fitness, training made simple?
I'm a fan of this player anyway, because I just love the way he plays, but there's nothing better than watching Wilmot, unless he's playing against your team, off half-back, just run through and bang him home from 55. He's a beautiful kick. He's a beautiful mover. And he's had a terrific first half. So, for me, Darcy Wilmot.
The McKay Tall Timber Ruckman of the day so far for McKay Timber, quality Tasmanian oak timber.
It's been Peter Wright.
Yeah,
Peter Wright's having a very good game. He's had 15 disposals, 238 metres gained. He's had 6 score involvements and kicked a goal as well. And he's been competitive in the middle. He's got behind the ball and helped out. It's been good.
Injury update for Carbone Lawyers. When things go wrong, get our mates at Carbone on the phone. No injury problems here. The big story, though, is
that's
St Kilda with Max King.
Yeah, so Max...
VFL with hamstring awareness won't play any further part in the game.
So hamstring awareness. But Jared said he watched the vision and he saw him actually grab the hamstring, which is more than awareness, I would imagine. But I'm no bloody doctor, so...
It's not what we want to hear, though.
No, we don't want to hear that. I mean, the poor bugger needs he needs a run. It just needs a good run at it, and everyone's hoping, including, I mean, clearly St Kilda supporters, but I think everyone in footy.
Yeah.
We want to see a guy like that. Just get him out there and give him a chance. His brother's going great guns up at Gold Coast.
The 1%er of the game for -1, the degree of difference in transport and warehousing.
Well, it's not a 1%er as such, but it's the way that the Brisbane have been able to control the ball by kicking and marking. So the mark differential at the moment is 36. It's 45. 45 more marks to Brisbane because they can control it. Essendon were much better in that quarter, but they've been tipping it around with great ball use. And that once they get control of the ball, they've got beautiful ball movers.
Coaching move of the first half. And the move you'd like to see in the second half for Henley Homes, move in, ready homes, henley.com.au.
I think the move's been to actually say to Peter Wright, you're our ruckman. Like, you go and do it, mate. And I think it looks like he's enjoying it. Now, the knock on him when he was at the Gold Coast was he didn't want to do it because he didn't like to get the physical attention in the middle.
He's older, more mature body now.
He is now. Of course he is. He's been in the system over 10 years. So, to me, it looks a natural progression for him. So
he's a nice mover. He's a good athlete.
He's a good athlete. He's a beautiful kick. He's having one of his better games. And I would think that, it's been a good coaching move by Brad.
What has been the unmissable moment for Drinkwise so far? You won't miss a moment if you drink wise.
There hasn't been anything that's really stood out, but the unmissable for me is that contested mark by Caddy. He just looks such a talent, and I just love the way he launches at the footy. So I know there's a few Essendon players I've mentioned there in the halftime floor show, but yeah, the Brisbane are controlling the game, they're dominating the game. Let's be honest.
The live ladder at the moment for Harley and Sons Roofing. That's Harley and Sons Roofing for the best roof in town. It's the Fremantle Dockers on top after their win last night. The Mighty Hawks are second.
Why are they the Mighty Hawks?
Sydney Swans are third on 24. The Demons in fourth, Posse.
Having a great season.
20. And, if you take into account the live ladder, the Lions are also on 20 points at the moment. Assuming they'll win today, which they will.
Looking likely.
And then Collingwood on 18 points after that, the 2 points they got the other night. The Kangas still in the top 8.
What about the Cats?
The Cats are 9th at the moment.
That's in the 8 these days.
Well, it's top 10.
It's in the 10.
Yeah, top 10. So, yeah, it's still early days, but
it's early days.
Early days. So, just repeating the halftime score here, it is the Brisbane Lions by 33 points at the main break, 10-5-65 to 4-8-32. That was the Choices Flooring halftime floor show. Beautiful floors, smart choices. Win a Dyson daily, and don't forget, it's UFC Fight Night, and you can watch that tonight from 6 p.m. exclusive to Paramount Plus. This is AFL Nation for DD. Yes, I DD this footy season, and for Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police. Apply now.
You're listening to AFL Nation for DD. Yes, I DD this footy season. And Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police. Apply now.
In this week's Round 8 edition of the Chemist Warehouse AFL Record,
we look at the rewatchables, the classic matches from history that fans of every club love to watch over and over.
We salute champion Sydney ruckman Brodie Grundy, who plays his 250th game.
And we look ahead to the Eagles' clash with Richmond. Is win number 3 on the cards?
Grab your Chemist Warehouse AFL Record, which includes the WA football budget.
Just $6 at Optus Stadium on Saturday or via aflrecord.com.au.
Hey, Andy Lee here with some tips so your store fit this Australian Made Week, May 18 to 24. Practice speed pay. Push your limits. Carry all your shopping bags in a single trip. And train your eyes to lock in like a wedge-tailed eagle on the green and gold kangaroo logo. Because whatever you're buying, the Australian Made logo is the way to know it's made right here. Australian Made Week. Buy Australian, May 18 to 24.
Time out. Bring it in. Listen, let's give him the new Dunked McSpicy. Because no one dunks like the Harlem Globetrotters. And no one does sauce like Macca's. Available after 10:30 a.m. for a limited time at participating restaurants.
Good health is contagious. And at Bupa, we're helping it spread around Australia by helping our almost 4 million members live healthier. Search Bupa Health Insurance today. Proud member partner of Carlton Football Club.
The Sounding Board with Craig Hutchison and Damien Barrett. It's sport, it's the media, it's talking about the issues that matter.
The Sydney Boss is air checking, and Bohemian Rhapsody played in the show, which is about an 8-minute song. And Ralph's anger just grew and grew and grew the length of the song because he thought it was about us time. And so at the end of the song, he went something like along the lines of, that'd be right. Bloody program directors, 8 minutes of song, why would you do that to our program? And he just started attacking management on air a little bit. And they were listening. So we got summoned in. The prediction was we were going to be fired at that meeting. I slept in and missed the firing meeting. I arrived 22 minutes late to be fired from Triple M. That's how bad that year was for me. I turned up.
Nearly knew half of footy to come.
As I got there, Ralph was walking out of the meeting going, no, don't bother. It's all over.
The Sounding Board podcast with Hutchie and Damo. Thanks to Drinkwise. If you're choosing to have a drink, choose to drink wise.
Getting some momentum starts with taking the first step, like finally cleaning out your junk drawer. Then you're reorganising the whole kitchen. And then you may as well repaint the entire house. Next, you're hosting a renovation show on primetime TV. And Momentum Energy can help you take that first step with your energy. For a great plan or business energy solutions, talk to the company that helps you get some momentum. Momentum Energy.
Lithium-powered devices are everywhere, and most of them charge at home. How many have you got going right now? Overcharging can damage batteries, and when standard power points never switch off, forgetting can be a disaster. But SwitchStar power points automatically turn off after up to 8 hours of charging. No apps, no Wi-Fi, built-in protection. When you forget, SwitchStar doesn't. SwitchStar. Every home should have one. Visit switchstar.com.au.
Tradies are having their say about Bunnings Tradio. Nick's a cabinet maker.
Just flicking through the station list, it just put it on and we kind of haven't turned it off since. Fantastic. Such a wide variety of music that's actually half decent to listen to.
Marcus is a chippy.
Going good. I like the variety. We're actually just saying that. New stuff is there for the rock. Good. I like it for the station.
My name's Jason. I'm in Asheville. We're loving Bunnings Tradio out here.
Custom made for the trade, built for tradies. Bunnings Tradio, now streaming on the SEN app.
You're listening to AFL Nation for 4 and 20 Pies, Australia's original fan food.
Second half pending at Marvel Stadium. It's the Brisbane Lions by 33 points, 10-5-65 to Essendon, 4-8-32. It's 29 points at quarter time, 33 at the main break. Liam Pickering, what happens next here?
Turn my microphone on, that'll be the first thing will happen. And then I think it'll be pretty similar to the first half. I think Brisbane have still got lengths on Essendon when it comes to ability, but if the Bombers just continue with what they're doing at the moment, they try and keep it competitive. They want to be somewhere within striking distance at three-quarter time. I just think if it opens up the game, as in it gets out into space, I think they'll just belt it, to be honest. I think the second half could really turn Brisbane's way in a big way. Like, I mean, it's 5 goals at the moment, but it wouldn't surprise me if the margin was 10 at the end of the game, but I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's going to be competitive. Just look at the two teams. There's a lot of difference in talent.
Logan Morris is the major goal scorer in the match. He's kicked 3 goals too. Hard to believe he's still a 20-year-old. 21 next week is Logan Morris, so he could be in for a bag in the second half if the Lions are on song. McCluggage from the clearance drives it home straight away and misses to the left for a one behind.
Oh.
What do you think Chris Fagan's message would have been at half-time, Liam?
Oh, they're just all about process, Brisbane. They know what they've got to do, and they'll just expect them to be themselves, and use the ball and run.
Already
and
a point on the board.
It wasn't great. Farrow, Roberts, Blackiston trying to get out of a bind. They can't. It's Rayner who gets hold of it. Dunkley puts it through Coleman, gives it to Lohman, pokes it near the teeth of goal. Bailey couldn't quite hang on to the mark. He's still in the fray, though. Merritt tackles him, stopped him, downed him. Farrow on the last line, hand passes to El Houli, and it's a conceded score. Margin is 35 points on the Combank, backing Aussie Business School.
Quick kick in. Langford
Kitty
could have got a
Cat's
free
playing
kick.
up.
Umpire said no, should have taken the mark. Leicester did well. And tries to feed it out to Zorko. Nguyen grabs it. He's tackled by Levi Ashcroft, and the umpire will ball it up at half forward. Dockland side of the ground. It's the Lions into attack. They're kicking to left of your dial or the northern end of Marvel Stadium. Round 8 action, AFL Nation. On the ball up, right got the tap. Gathered by Gresham. He's been quiet. Levi Ashcroft. To Lockie Neal, got legs. Umpire let it go. Draper. That's a poor handball. He's turned it over. So the Bombers into attack. That was through Roby. And his kick's good. It finds Caddy.
Took the space.
Caddy drives it inside 50. Not a good kick. Harris Andrews says, thank you very much. Takes an easy chest mark, and he goes short to Reville. So the Lions build again. Reville goes short to McCluggage, who's marked on the City side of the ground. Half-back flank.
Just looking at Sullivan Roby, he's got a bit of Luke Davies-Uniacke about the way he moves.
Lions bring it back into the defensive 50. Andrews on now to Wilmot.
Zorko wants it wide, but it's about a 70-metre kick to there.
Lohman wanted it in the bullseye. The kick was good enough to find him. Links it up to Coleman, ghosting by. Kick charged down. Pryor did a good job and won the footy. Hand pass to Merritt. 2-on-2 inside 50. Andrews. What a safety blanket he is.
Magnificent. What a player.
Got a bit of a corky then, though, when he landed.
Lohman splays it out wide to Zorko. He'll play on straight away. Coleman kept on running. Marks on the 50. Into the pocket he goes. Beautifully weighted kick. Precision. And it's marked by Bailey, who can run around and screw it around on his right boot here. He does just that. He wastes no time. Bang.
There you go.
Bailey's got his third. And that was really a training drill in the big ring in the end for Zach Bailey.
It was. Once they get the ball used, have a look at Harris here, but he's got a corky. Look at him down here, he's limping. And sore from that contest, that another mark that he's taken, intercept mark. Yeah, right on the top of his left thigh he's pointing at.
11-7-73 Brisbane. Essendon 4-8-32 on the CommBank scoreboard, backing Aussie business.
Pretty handy to have him there in the fence, though, isn't it? Any high ball
40-point
comes in,
lead
he's just
so
got to pick
far.
off. And then they use the ball beautifully up the ground. And Coleman, who's having a good game, Kitty Coleman, 15 disposals.
There's another guy, of course, who's hungry for a premiership.
My word. He played in the losing grand final. It's not the other two winning ones.
Made it look simple for Revo Fitness Training. Made it simple. Free kick in the middle going to Lockie Neal. He rolls out onto the right boot, stabs it inside the 50. Morris had a leap. Blackiston got it out of his clutches. Reveal to Charlie Cameron. He did a lot. He gets it away. And Rayner completes the goal. Charlie set him up for it. And Rayner kicks his second. Lions, 2 quick goals to open up a 47-point margin on the CommBank scoreboard, backing Aussie business day in, day out, no doubt.
Now, Essendon's second half last week was woeful. The one thing they want to do is have a repeat of that. They were very competitive second quarter.
Yeah, it's looking good.
No huge damage done, but
yeah, this is not a good way to
I'd
start
say
the third. 4 minutes
fourth
in,
and a
they've got 2
fourth
goals.
It's a strange username
They've
you
got it
got.
pretty easily as well. Once they get it to the outside, they look so dangerous. Good finish by Rayner, who was under a bit of heat on the right side.
beautifully set up by Charlie Cameron.
That's the speed, isn't it? Green level is dynamic.
Draper the tap. There he gets bowled over by Rayner. It really was a bowling ball there, Cam Rayner. Beautifully won by Reveal. Got it back to Rayner. Oh, they look dangerous here. Hamill comes to Loman. Oh, boy, that was impressive. And great work from Cam Rayner.
Here we go.
A human bowling ball. Another one to Brisbane. That was great to watch. Unless you're an Essendon fan, of course.
It was quite funny, but now the Essendon fans will be thinking, oh, no, we've seen this movie. It happened last week. Last Saturday. We're sitting here at halftime. About the same margin. What were they down last week at halftime?
I wonder if we can beat our score
like
from
that.
last
Anyway,
week. I think we
they're down
scored
5
120
goals today,
points.
and
We're on
this
85.
3 goals in 5.5 minutes. 6
Could
minutes
happen.
Is a concern. Just every time they get it in there, they look dangerous, Brisbane.
Couldn't really get out of hand, couldn't it? Collingwood kicked 15 goals in the second half last week. It was only 14 points.
14 points, there you go. So
Caldwell gets in and after it, shovels it back to right, tosses it inside 50. Langford the target. Leicester got it out of his clutches.
53-point lead
Langford
for sure.
tracked it. Gallop brilliantly prized it away, but his kick was smothered. Roby had a fumble, has to go back in after it. He got stuck with it. Umpire calls for a ball up. 85 plays 32. Essendon inside the 50. Caldwell shuttles the hand pass out the back. Daywicks worked it around to McGrath, pokes it up into the pocket. Cox was the target. Andrews cleared the way. So Harris has got it out of the back pocket. He doesn't waste it either. Reveal has the inboard kick to Will Ashcroft. Eyes darting. Fletcher wanted it desperately to the side. Wouldn't have been without risk. So back boundary side. Link McCarthy.
Cox is limping behind play for Essendon. Good mark.
Mark Reed in the middle of the pack on the wing.
Plays on straight away to Roberts. Kicks to half forward, slightly overcooked the kick, but Daywicks has got time to recover. That's a poor kick on the left boot.
Today's been horrible.
Yep. Now Nguyen swings around onto the right boot, centering kick. Fletcher's wrestling with Dersma. Snap by Kenny! Hit the post.
It's ahead of the post.
Sorry, Corey. He's got great instinct, Caddy. for that sort of spectacular stuff. Now, this is where the issues are. When they start doing this, Brisbane, look out.
Ford, Fletcher, Rayner to an open forward set-up. Over the top came Reid. Lions have numbers at the back. Curtin knocked it into the path of Morris, searching for his fourth. He's knocked over as he went to take his kick. Good pressure from Al Hooley. Coming out, Blackiston, hand pass to right. Links it up to Durham, kicks on the 45, low down, sharp, half volleyed. Got it away, McGrath brings it up to Dersma, up now to Gresham. Bombers bring it to half forward, caddy front position. Good spoil made by Gallup. Wrapping the fist around and seeing it out of play. AFL Nation for Yes IDD and for Victoria Police. Careers apply now, 85 plays 33, 9th minute of the third term.
Not sure what's happened to Jade Gresham as a player. Even then, that kick just no thought whatsoever when he just threw it on his boot straight up the chimney.
Forward to McCluggage, lost a handle on it, picked up by Merritt. Kicks it into space. Again, overcooked the kick, looking for Langford. He taps it backwards, looking for Day Wicks. Got there, tackle, got it back to Langford. Now kicks it inside 50. That's good delivery. And a strong lead and a strong mark taken by Caddy. Well, he is looking very, very good. Making the most of limited opportunities today.
That's what it is, limited opportunities. He's taken 6 marks, kicked 2 goals, 3.
And they've been criticised over the years for their draft picks, but boy, do they get that one right. Nate Caddy. Tough kick, 45 out, tight angle, city side of the ground for his third. Missed. So 2 goals, 4 to Nate Caddy. It is Essendon 4-9-33, trailing the Lions. Correction, 4-10-34, trailing the Lions. 13-7-85 on the CommBank scoreboard. We're going almost 10 minutes in the third term here at Marvel.
Wilmot dumps it long down the line.
10 behinds, ouch.
So did Caldwell leave the field? I presume he did. He was limping heavily.
Got him as listed as injured on the stat sheet.
So
he's in blue.
Update for Carbone lawyers, just couldn't put any weight on an ankle for a period of time. So thrown in, Fort on the wing. Durham though rove the pack, tumbled it forward. Leicester stood in front. Sam was tackled by Langford without it. And passes it away to Bailey. Link out play to McCarthy. Kicks beyond halfway. Well weighted ball. McKenna.
Cluggy's by himself here.
Yeah.
It's up inside the 50. McKenna goes for him.
Well spotted, Liam.
Saw it by the Essendon players out on the field.
But no one picked him up. He just waltzed down the corridor and just stood there waiting for the footy.
They ran away from him, if anything.
He's kicked 2 behinds.
He's too smart to lead by himself.
The Lions' 4th goal of this third term.
Marks, by the way, Jared, 101-42 now is the count.
McCluggage through the 50. Let's fly. It was pure. From the moment that it left the boot, it was through.
There we go.
Hugh McCluggage puts the margin out to 57 points. CommBank scoreboard back in Aussie business. It's 14-7-91 to Essendon. 4-10-34. Liam Pickering for Sheen Panel Service. Come for the right repair advice. Call 1300-REPAIR.
Well, I think the question you might ask me after half-time, what would Chris Fagan's message
Four
be?
goals now.
Just do everything that we practice and do it properly. When they got into a bit of show business sort of stuff in the second quarter, which they did. They got a bit Hollywood. And they made some mistakes, but it's been all clinical this quarter. 4 goals in the first 11 minutes of this quarter. Spells trouble for the Bombers the way it's shaping up.
Yeah. The reigning champs are flexing their muscle.
Is it 40... 57 points.
57. Fought the tap to Neil. Beautifully done.
Big
to
lead.
Bailey. His handball's intercepted by Roby. Managed to get it to Sharp. The 2 youngsters combined there for the Bombers, but only as far as Coleman. What a beautiful mover he is too. He looked for Lohman. Ball falls into the arms of Reville, who kicks to Rayner. Couldn't take the mark. Actually, that was well done by Al Hooley to bring the ball to ground and prevent the mark. It's a free kick coming back to Essendon for a high contact, and it's going to be taken by Reid. Reid to the wing. His target was Edwards.
A bit of a shove there, Coleman.
Now Sharp. Well done again from the youngster, but He got it over to Kondianis, but his handball was intercepted. Now Coleman reloads for the Lions inside 50. Back of the pack. Roberts read it best. Short to Daywicks. Right on defensive 50. Left foot kick. Target is Edwards. Fort's there.
Win by 90?
And that should be 50. No.
That might. Could happen. Could happen.
Halfway has the opening kick. Will Ashcroft marks it on the 45.
Morris has got some space.
Richard wanted it at the 50. It goes a bit deeper than that. No mark taken, so a ground ball to be dealt with. Dersma hand pass to right, worked it away to Edwards. Roby's hot. He's got the hand pass away, but not terribly far. Wilmot bunted it to Fort. Scrambled the kick inside 50. McGrath tackled by Dunkley. It'll be a ball up 50 metres out from the Lions' goal.
That's one play you don't break tackles from, Dunkley. Hard as a cat's head.
It's running hot for Ream. Installer Ream, Australia's favourite in this third term. At the stoppage, Will Ashcroft is in and after it. He's in the tackle from the moment he picked it up.
Young Sharp looks good. Showing a bit.
He's showing a bit. Roby's showing a bit. It's more the senior players. Yeah, the experienced players have got to give them more.
Roby and Durham couldn't quite get out of a tight spot.
Getting nothing out of
Come on, Lions.
Gresham or McKay. Haven't been a factor at all.
Ashcroft to Bailey, up to full forward. El Hooley's having a few good moments.
Yeah, he's showing some signs too.
So he switches play to the city side of the ground. Finds Kondianis. Nice kick. Hits Roberts on the chest. Half back. Waiting for some leads. And there is one forthcoming. And there's that man, Gresham. So he plays on. Kicks to centre half forward. That's a terrific mark in between two Bombers taken by Wilmot.
He's having a great game, Darcy Wilmot.
All right, here we go.
That's the way he's going.
Rudy will be at this stage.
Here's the Lions again. Go into the pocket looking for Rayner. Strong hands.
Here we go.
Handballs to Loman. Gets to Joe the Goose in the goal score. He's got two.
Here we go.
Fifth goal for the quarter. 15-7. 97 the Lions move on to. And the Bombers are 4-10-34 on the CommBank backing Aussie Business scoreboard.
Interesting option by Neil. I thought he should have gone for home, but he just knows his teammates. He thought, no, I'll put it to advantage of Cam Rayner.
The Bombers are terrible.
His younger opponent, El Hooley, and he's too strong. And then
5 goals to zip.
Kai, get on the end
this
of it.
Quarter.
Have your second. Handball. See the kick there from Neil. Put him off for home, but good team goal.
1%ers for -1. Refrigerated transport. 63-point margin.
They're quite an unselfish team, Brisbane, and that's what the good ones, most of the good ones are. All about the team. Who's in the best position?
Draper pulled it in, gave it to Neil, who was lying flat on his back. He still had an effective hand pass. Lions ended up turning it over. Farrow spreads the Bombers out to the wing. Dersma kicks it up. Langford's his target. Lester just did enough. The fist on the footy sees it out of play. How's that? So Lockie Neal was flat on his back when the hand pass landed to him. Still managed to shuttle it out the back. 45 out for the Essendon goal. Blackiston and Draper. Draper takes it out of the ruck. Hand pass didn't go far. Dersma, Blackiston worked it around to Sharp. Roby took him on, gives it to Farrow, confronted. Backward to Sharp, so the Bombers leak a bit of ground in possession. Kick out the side to Gresham. Links it up to Roberts. Caresses the kick low down. Didn't do Langford any favours. Lester again all over him. The ball out of play. 50 out from the Dons goal.
They kick a lot of ground balls, the Bombers. Try and pierce these passes. They're not good enough to kick. So they end up being half volleys to their teammate. I think we're picking up half volleys all day.
Percentage is 127.
Draper against Blackiston. Draper the tap. Shark by Durham. He gets tackled heavily. Hit his head in that tackle.
Landed a bit awkwardly too.
Yeah, he's okay.
Hyperextended his leg.
Tackler was Dunkley. Up it goes. And those two go at it again. Now the ball comes out the back of the pack. Fletcher, I think that is his tackle. Umpire will rule it up. It was Fletcher. So it's half forward flank, City side of the ground. Bombers kicking to the southern end. It's in their attacking half. Little underground handball by the Bombers is unsuccessful. Dunkley gives it to Will Ashcroft. Kicks to the wing. McKenna jams it on the left. Loman's got to beat a couple of Bombers here. He does! Great mark. Great mark from Loman.
He's good
50
overhead.
metres out, directly in front.
Here we go.
He's very good overhead.
So he's kicked 2 this quarter.
I think his best work from there, won't it?
He loads up.
Ooh.
Drop punt on its way. He's got it. 3 goals for the quarter to Ty Loman. And that was well deserved after a terrific mark between 2 Bombers. And the Lions go further ahead, asserting their authority. 16-7, 103. 4-10-34 Essendon. I reckon we're looking at a hunch.
Well, we did talk about it beforehand. It's how hungry the Brisbane were going to be.
Yeah, well, how hungry are they?
There's a massive talent difference.
Six
between
goals
the two
this
sides.
quarter.
There's a massive form difference between the two sides.
Another 30
They've
points.
come out after half time and said, you know what, we're the reigning premiers for a reason.
Yeah, he's got 3 goals.
And
He's
we
doing
know
well.
You're not great in the second half, so we'll put 6 on you. And we've still got plenty of time left in this quarter to make it like a 10-goal quarter.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time in quarter 3, isn't there?
We haven't even hit time on yet.
No. Kenny Coleman's been down on the bench riding the bike for Krause Electrical and Solar. Kick goals with Krause Electrical and Solar. Ball one out of the middle. Will Ashcroft sends it forward. Gathered by McKenna on the turn. Up to Charlie Cameron. Cleared the way. Trying to get back onto it. Bombers dealt with it relatively well. Pryor pulled it out and works it into the back pocket for Reed. We'll get a 50-metre penalty as McKenna stood the mark inside the 9.
Oh, of course they were away. Now they've had to bring it back.
Come on, Lions.
So Reed brought out to centre half back. We look to the near side. Condianis has made some space for him. McKay gets going ahead of the mark. Bit of Bronx from the Bombers fans. He kicks a turnover straight to Levi Ashcroft.
I feel for players that get bronxed. I hate it because it's shocking.
50.
Roby never really stood the Mondoon around on the mark. Levi Ashcroft up into centre field. Plays it out to Rayner, who gets motoring. Ducks back around Edwards. Kicks into the pocket. Set a task for Charlie Cameron, who was up to it.
Yeah.
Shoulder into El Hooley to clear the way and took the contested mark.
Yeah, he's complaining about a push out, but that was brilliantly done by Charlie.
Kicked the goal early. Takes the full moment of pause. On the move, Charlie Cameron, very high. And misses to the net. Rare blemish for him this season. 70 point margin on the Combank back in Aussie Business School.
That bloke, the Essendon supporter near the effects microphone, starting to make his presence felt.
He is. I have noticed that, yeah. Not a real surprise. I'll wait for 3/4 time. Let's hope we're in a break.
So the Bombers bring it back in. Oh, Harris Andrews.
Might make a cup of tea after this quarter.
Made the difficult look easy.
Essendon needs to be banned from AFL.
Neil.
I mean...
Stabs the ball into the pocket. Charlie Cameron, beautiful use of the body once again. El Hooley wants another free kick from in the back.
What do you think, Chad?
Use of the body. And Charlie kicked it.
I think Dale would prefer to ban the Blues.
A little left foot snap around the
Sending
corner.
supply
He'll be
support.
lining up 35 out for goal number 2. Just missed a snap with the right foot. Now we'll try with the left boot.
Oh, it's a fun game of AFL. This is great. I'm enjoying it.
It is marked on the line.
Oh.
Right on the line, the ball landed, and Peter Wright was there, riding shotgun, and has taken the mark, and he goes short to Reed.
El Hill is a bit of an interesting case because he's one of those guys that looks like he really enjoys.
We want the caliber. Yes, I know you want a closer match,
It looks like
but regular.
Trying to bring it out here, Merritt, right, El Hooley. So that's the bouncing run off half back. Picker's forecast.
Yeah, that could be another form of punishment.
Up the line. Cox takes the mark. He has played on. He's not quite sure where to go. Hand pass to the outside for Duursma. It's a shocker inside 50. it trickles over the boundary for a throw-in.
Good to see him back out there, Nick Cox, but he looks a million miles away from AFL at the moment. Brisbane's having a bad game.
Left forward pockets for Essendon.
But Bombers have had
It's running hot from Ream.
they've really not been relevant for a long
Taps
time.
it down underfoot. Merritt, quick hand pass. Langford retreats. Right retreats. Dersma's outside the 50 on the turn. He sliced it. Pryor has to go. Or coming over the top, Edwards. Good job. Marks the high ball.
I said a couple of times today, I just like the way this guy moves. Edwards, he looks a player of promise.
That's right. Subbing like the stream.
6 goals in 4
Trying to reach
games this
200
season.
subs.
9 goals in 6 games
Like
in his career.
nearly 10 away, I think.
Tom Edwards
13 away.
in the channel. Step inside 50. Leapt into the drop punt. Hit it sweetly. The Bombers' first goal of the third
Whoa.
term comes in
They
time.
work up.
Tom Edwards puts it up. 5-10-40 Essendon. The Brisbane Lions 16-8-104. Run hot for Ream, Australia's favourite. That steady hot strike.
A beautiful left leg. A lovely kicking action. Al Hurley was really impressive off halfback, wasn't he? The way he ran and used the ball. Beautiful kick. Unfortunately, as I'm going back to what I was saying before,
If we should make the Scott brothers swap at random. Yeah.
all this crap that's going
That
on.
could work.
It's the first time we've heard it today, isn't it?
Thank goodness.
That could be funny.
Only kicked 5.
They're the only player that put his song request in, Edwards. So we haven't heard it for anyone else.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't know. Move on.
64 points. Lions in front. Another clearance coming up. McCluggage to Neil. Weighs up the options. Oh, beautiful kick to Charlie Cameron, who takes it lace out in front of his face. Wants to get it moving quickly. It's a wobbly old kick. Oh, it's marked. Running back with a fly to the ball. Taking a chest mark is Bailey. And Zach Bailey will line up from point-blank range. Only 12 metres out. He'll be kicking for his 4th.
So that'll be, they should kick this. So 4 to Bailey, 3 to Morris, 3 to Lohman. Not a bad little mix, is it?
Rayner's got a couple. Zach Bailey. He comes. And no problem. 2 in the first, 2 in the third for Zach Bailey. What are the clearances?
No, they're pretty even. I just had a look at that. It's the centre clearances where they look like they've got all the advantages, but I have to look that one up.
14-8 out of the centre.
14 to 8 out of the centre.
Crime crisis. Oh, I don't think it's as bad as what people say it
It's the
is.
centre clearances that are the most damaging clearance in the game. So
14 to 8.
Yeah, we've got
14 to 8 is
186.
a big advantage when you've got a forward line that functions like Brisbane's does.
Margin is out to 70 points. 110 plays 40 on the CommBank backing Aussie Business scoreboard.
There we go.
To 102 uncontested marks for the Lions. 70-point margin. Back in the middle, right the tap. Bombers are after it underneath. Roby tackled, released. Durham waited it well. Day Wicks kicks up to full forward. Leicester had good position behind Cox. Just kept him at bay. As Pickers mentioned, just a bit of ring rust when you've been out of it for a couple of years. Coleman on the last line, back to Leicester. Deep in the back pockets. Zorko works to be a target on the way out. Brings it out to Neil. So the cheap ball winners have had plenty of it all afternoon. Zorko is in the 20s and Neil joins him at that marker. Will Ashcroft gets in on the act. Not a great kick. Newen put it into dispute. Levi Ashcroft, though, took it out of dispute. Rayner had a rare fumble. Offloaded. Newen, Merritts, still outside the 50. Cox ducks back, drags the kick into the pocket. Coleman got a hand up right when it was about to be marked by Caddy. Neil fought the fight at the source. Wilmot dragged off his hand pass. Back into dispute. McCarthy put it out into open space. That was cleared by Condianis. Off to Caldwell, who is proppy. Lovely from Edwards, all the way across the face of goal, and Merritt was unmarked. Can take the set shot.
There's a good option by Edwards. Merritt.
Nick Cox needs to be banned. He uses
23 disposals now. Has had a massive impact in the game, I wouldn't have thought.
Hasn't been good at all.
Back off, so he's had a little run to see if he can continue, and he can't. So he'll be on the boundary for rapid mesh.
We've got another sub. Thank you.
Set shot for Zach Merritt, left of setter, 40 outs. Merritt hits the drop punt hard and low and through for a behind. Lions are down by 69 with a minute and a half to go.
I feel like most of them were bad.
Still deep inside his own D50. Out wide to the city side.
Make it pinned as a goal for us.
He kicks towards Rayner. Again, strong hands as he marks in front of Condianis. Cam Rayner a couple of goals, given a couple away. He drives it long down the wing. Big flyers, no one takes the mark.
Missing
McGrath
2 goals.
tried to tap it to a teammate unsuccessfully.
They've had their struggles.
Lays a big tackle. Umpire will ball it up. 1 minute left in this third quarter. 69 points in favour of the Brisbane Lions. Ball tossed up. Draper grabbed it out of the ruck. Got the handball to Neal. Comes out wide to Ashcroft. Ran out of territory. And we'll have, what have we got here? A conference on whether it's a lasso. Just throw it in. It's a free kick to Essendon. And it's going to be taken by Dersma. Kicks to the wing. In front was Edwards, had it punched away by Gallup. Durham handballs to Caddy. He tried to get it to Daywitz, but it was a poor handball. Lions win it back.
1 goal to 7 this quarter.
Levi Ashcroft, short to Coleman, short to Zorko. Is there one more in the Lions before three-quarter time? Goes into the middle looking for Cameron. Well done by McGrath to effect the spoil. Coleman attacks it.
Well.
Really attacked it. Coming through is Roberts. Little give and go. Roberts can wind up from 60 into the pocket. Looking for, but not finding Caddy. And the Lions will win it back. McCarthy. Might as well keep going, Jared.
Yes, take it.
It's almost three-quarter time. Bombers get it back. Dersma on the wing to Roberts again. Kicks inside 50, and that is it. As the mark's taken by McCarthy. So the Lions further ahead at three-quarter time. 69 points is the margin. 17-8, 1-10 to 5-11-41 for Brisbane. 4 to Bailey, 3 to Morris, 3 to Lohman, and 2 to Rayner are the major goal scorers. Well, the only multiple for the Bombers is 2 goals for to Nate Caddy. So at three-quarter time, the Lions 1-1-0, the Bombers 41. AFL Nation for DD, yes I DD, and for Victoria Police Careers, apply now.
That quarter on AFL Nation was for CommBank, backing Aussie business day in, day out.
The Bombers
no doubt.
did a poor job, so no surprise anyone, hey?
Pre-game nerves, post-game bragging rights.
I think we're going to win this.
Wearing your team's colours on game day and get a free upgrade from
But we won't win it by 100.
T's and C's apply. Please drink responsibly.
I feel like we're just going to take it a bit easy this last quarter.
Hey mums, if it's on your list, now's the time. Chemist Warehouse has your essentials for less this Mother's Day. There's Sukin Sensitive Scalp Care Shampoo, 500ml, only $9.99. Transform your greys with L'Oreal Paris Magic Retouch range, now $12.99. Nizoral Anti-Dandruff Treatment Shampoo, 2% 100ml is just $25.99. And for salon style at home, get the Lady Jane Cordless Smoothing Brush, now $84.99. Chemist Warehouse, great savings every day.
For 185 years, Elders Real Estate has been embedded in the fabric of our country. So when it's time to buy or sell in your part of Australia, you need a trusted name. Someone who knows Australian real estate like no other.
Yeah, that could happen too.
It's not just a house. It's your past.
I would still be annoyed.
It's your future.
If that's the case.
Someone with a network that runs deep right across Australia. There's one name you can rely on. Elders Real Estate.
The Sounding Board with Craig Hutchison and Damien Barrett. It's sport, it's the media, it's talking about the issues that matter.
I don't know whether he actually turned up. There's every chance he wasn't going to turn up, but I do know that I wasn't where I was meant to be at that point in time, which became a problem in the hours and days after it. Could not get him. Having almost spoken to him daily for 6 months.
Back in the next couple of minutes, you folks behave, and yeah, stream's going pretty well today.
Extraordinary coercive powers to just get another half hour with him. Finally, it had to go through his management.
And he missed your moment.
I don't know whether he was there himself, but I know I wasn't, and I didn't
know that you weren't there.
I was economical.
Timsy was the guy.
I was economical with the truth, trying to explain to my bosses.
Economical with the truth.
In trying to explain to my bosses why this series of columns wasn't being wrapped up with the only column they really had paid for or wanted in the entire series. Got him in the end. The moment had gone. Like, it was 3 or 4 days after it. It had to be done that day.
The Sounding Board podcast with Hutchie and Damo. Thanks to Drinkwise. If you're choosing to have a drink, choose to drink wise.
Time out, ref. Here's the play. We grab crispy chicken McWings from Macca's. We dunk them in Korean sticky barbecue sauce. We leave no crumbs. Let's go. Available after 10:30 a.m. for a limited time at participating restaurants.
Make Mum's Day at Harvey Norman with hot deals on this year's top gifts. Shop Bluetooth speakers in a huge range of colours and brands from just $47. Save $105 on Breville Barista Express coffee machine, now $594. Save $150 on Shark Flex Style, now just $247. And save 30% on Ecovacs window cleaning robot, now $698. Best brands, best range, best prices. There's more in store to make Mum's Day at Harvey Norman now. Conditions apply.
No matter how your team's footy season is faring, there's one surefire way to stay on the path to premiership glory. Get the power with Tyre Power. During the Mega May sale, you can get the equivalent of 25% off when you buy 3, get 1 free on selected Kumho passenger and SUV tyres. Champions for helping your family stay safe on the road. For new tyres and value pricing, talk to Australia's #1 team in Tyre Power. Visit your Aussie-owned local independent Tyre Power dealer this month. Mega May sale now on. tyrepower.com.au.
Still searching for the perfect playlist you can work and twerk to? Keep moving, champ. This ain't it. But if you are after a soundtrack for your worksite that's showgirl free, pull up a crate. The only thing we tailor here is the tunes. So, whether you're a blonde concreter, a one-man show, or you're clearing a blockage, enter Sandpaper Man, Bunnings Radio.
Live now, streaming on the SEN app.
You're listening to AFL Nation for 4 and 20 Pies, Australia's original fan food.
Morris had a lead, Langston got it out of his clutches, revealed to Charlie Cameron. He did a lot, he gets it away, and Rayner completes the goal. The handle comes to Loman. Oh boy, that was impressive. And great work from Cam Rayner, who bowled over 2 bombers in the middle. A human bowling ball for Rayner, strong hands. Plays on, handles to Loman, gets the go the goose. Tom Edwards in the channel, step inside 50, leapt into the drop punt, hit it sweetly.
Macca's, I'm loving it moments. Never miss a moment of footy with McDelivery.
Lions by 69 points at 3/4 time. Liam Pickering for Sheen panel service.
We talked about what might happen in the third quarter at half time, and what happened was Brisbane came out and went, yeah, no, we actually want to have a really good win here, and kicked won the quarter by 6 goals. They kicked the first 6 goals of the quarter and then the last goal. So 7-goal quarter. There's a lot to like about Brisbane at the moment. When they're getting it on their terms, they are going to destroy. But I think it'll be a 100-point game now. If they're fair,
total
they
game
really
score over 200? No.
The first couple of goals go their way. Could be party time here.
Don't think so.
Neil and Morris start on the bench for Krause Electrical and Solar. Kick goals with Krause Electrical and Solar. Wilmot 26, Zorko 23, Merritt's had 23 for the Dons. Final term underway. Wright with the tap down to Sharp, off to Durham and back to Wright. Bombers go forward first. Kicks for Caddy on the lead, got manhandled. Gallup gives away the free kick.
He's been a positive. Caddy, I love the way he attacks the footy. Just comes hard at it, doesn't he? A real presence in the air.
2 goals for today.
He's not giving it. They're not easy shots where he's having them from. Look, from even this is outside 50. He's out on the boundary. He's kicking around the corner. Like, I mean, they don't get it in good areas, Essendon.
Nate Caddy. From a long way out. Let's fly from 55. Put it on a good course. It never quite had the line. Right to the behind line and thumped through. 68-point deficit.
Lions bring it back in. Might come straight back in for the Bombers here, though. Through Durham. Long raking left foot kick to the tip of the goal square. Hamill comes back to Merritt. Should snap from here. And does. Zach Merritt gets his first for the Arvo. Bombers get the first of the final term on the Tyre Power scoreboard. Your trusted tyre experts.
Yeah. Well, at least they've got the first one. Because you just felt that got the first one, and then the second one, I should say, it's floodgates could open, but the Bombers, to their credit, got it into a dangerous area for once, and a nice finish by Zach Merritt. I suppose they haven't kicked many goals, have they, really? 6 goals, so maybe they had the music going for the other 4. I just didn't remember it, that's all.
All right. I'm going to the Bombers.
The song wasn't any good when it was meant to be good.
It's an odd choice. 62-point margin. Draper wins the tap, not to advantage. Sharp and Merritt combine. Let's bring it forward again. Coleman, though, stands under the high ball. Takes the intercept mark.
Enjoyed his game this afternoon. Kitty Coleman, he's been excellent.
Down the line, Rayner's run into space. Merritt chopped the arm.
He's such a beautiful mover, isn't he, Coleman?
Well, him and Wilmot off the half-back line. God. They're just weapons.
And it measures it off to Lohman. Attacking half forward. Merritt ran him down. Good stuff. Holding the ball. Pryor claims the advantage. Kicks it up beyond halfway. Caddy's working a long way from home. Daywicks, Newen and Cox with the 3 deeper. So he just holds up. Gives the numbers a chance to get there. Caddy now kicks to a contest. Cox is going to have to make it. He won't. It's brought over the boundary by Lester. He might have marked if not for his co-captain who crashed into him, Harris Andrews. Throw it in.
It'll be Draper v. Wright in the ruck. Draper got the tap, beautifully done to Will Ashcroft. To Lester. Rayner lost his footing. Now Durham, a left foot snap to the goal square. It's on the mark, it's a point. One behind.
Do you know what this game needs? A Sam Draper goal. Just to get everyone involved.
13 behinds.
There's half a chance there'll be a bit of theatre. If it's party time late in this quarter.
He's been very quiet, hasn't he? Really?
He hasn't done a lot, but his actual tap work's been pretty good.
Yeah, tap work's been good, but he has done not much around the ground. Wright's clearly been the best ruckman of the day.
He's only had 8 touches. I'd love to see him get forward and take a mark. That'd be high humour.
To mark the kick in, spread it to Will Ashcroft. Can't quite decide what he's going to do with it. Harris Andrews wasn't to be ignored. He kicks into centre field. Yeah, that's poor. Sharp, an uncontested mark. Where's he going to put it? For Cox to run and have a leap at. Andrews made the spoil. McCarthy underneath. Fletcher, Will Ashcroft poked it up, really. And Daywicks gets back to take the intercept mark.
He's just smoking the cigar.
Don't forget to smash the like button, folks, and subscribe.
Interested in the triple figures.
Been watching this game.
Stab kick low
on
down.
the channel here.
Couldn't mark. McCluggage brings it away. Used Rayner. Reville got his kick away just before he was tackled. Loose ball up the wing. Al Hooley. Cameron crashed into him. Al Hooley's hurt. Yeah. Right shoulder to shoulder. And El Hooley crumples to the turf. Merritt's kick is smothered by Lohman, who then sticks the tackle, ties it up. McKenna. Lions are going to win out. They're going to stop play here for El Hooley. He's going to come back over the top of him, so he'll leave the field.
Charlie was looking back like, hang on, I'll cop a bit of that after he bumped him.
He did.
I thought it was the wrong option to bump because it looked like Hooley got out of it pretty well.
It was a completely fair bump, by the way.
Oh, it was. That's why he's got a sore shoulder.
You don't see many of them these days, but that was a goodie.
It was too risky to bump.
Exactly. For Rapid Mesh, 10 offensive Bunnings.
Zorko's got the mark on centre wing. He's going to switch to the City side of the ground with a 60-metre pass. Great switch. Now Fletcher down the line to Bailey, who's got 4 by his name. Gets past the man on the mark easily. Then chips looking for Curtin. Sold the dummy. And then he maybe should have kicked instead of handballing. Have a shot, son, in your first game. Essendon get it back.
Another volley.
Nguyen, yeah. He didn't hit the target. Curtin attacked it nicely. Won the ball. Got it to Galla. Oh, he's gone holding the ball. Good tackle. Free kick. Essendon half back. City side of the ground. It's the Lions 110. The Bombers 49. AFL Nation for DD, SODD. And for Victoria Police Careers, supply now.
This is a very interesting switch.
It's a 50-metre penalty, so it won't matter.
It wouldn't have been a good switch, though, Jared.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah, a bit lucky. The tackle of the day for Bar Crusher Boats. Tackle your next fishing adventure in a Bar Crusher. Caddy puts himself forward for that. So he comes up to half forward.
Problem is you want him to be the next kick.
That's right.
You want him to be the option.
Wright is down there as the tallest of the targets. Kick goes speculating past Sharp and short of Edwards. And Edwards is tackled by Levi Ashcroft.
El Hooley's gone down into the rooms, Jared.
Yeah, so it's a fair bit of damage from moments like that. Right up, down to Roby, through the pack.
High.
Kicks it high and drifting and wafting through for a goal. Sullivan Roby gives a view of the future. The Bombers have the only 2 goals in the final term so far.
What's going on, Lions?
To Brisbane 17-8, 110.
What happened to my percentage booster win?
Good snap, a high snap. I actually quite like the look of this bloke. I think he's going to be a good player. He's had 16 disposals. Now a goal. He's a nice mover. Really burst onto the scene last year. They're good size. He's got a really good. He's got a ready to play AFL body. As opposed to a lot of the players who've been drafted. You look out there, and Nick Cox's physique hasn't changed since he was 15.
No, it hasn't.
Like he's had 2 years in the gym with his concussions, and he still hasn't put an ounce of muscle on.
Sullivan Roby taken pick 9 in last year's draft. And Dyson Sharp pick 13. He also looks like a likely type. Given the fact they're only teenagers.
There's a bit to like about the young ones.
Bailey puts Brisbane to the 50, but only as far as Roberts. In 2 minds what to do with it. Goes to Sharp. Who is 18 but looks 28.
He does. He's got an old head, hasn't he?
He has. Wilmot
Yeah, Q in the rack.
goes inside 50
Dale.
for Cameron. Couldn't quite take the mark. There's Sharp again. Brisbane win out with weight of numbers. A punching handball from Dunkley to Neal. To the goal square. And it's a mark taken by McKay.
Listen to that, boys. It's actually cruel, that, to be honest.
Essendon fans should have a real think about whether they want to do that. Farrow out to Kondianis, kick up the wing, knocked away from Caddy initially by Leicester. Leicester wins the footy against the boundary. Levi Ashcroft, Fletcher, Levi Ashcroft and Fort. And Levi again is going to be the kicker up to half forward. Almost have numbers, and Kondianis takes the mark. Hand pass to Farrow, confronted by Bailey, got around him. And kicks up the line instead. Fort though wins the fight. Brings it into the middle for Neal on the fast break. Sets it up for Loman, not his best kick. And Durham pinched it in midair.
Gives it to the running McGrath, who sidesteps the tackle. Handballs to Nguyen. Out wide to Edwards by hand. Onto that left boot. Target is to right. He takes an excellent mark. Gee, outbodied Harris Andrews there. Terrific mark. And Peter Wright, who's been one of Essendon's best today, it's a really tight angle. He's about 35 from home. Forward pocket, City side of the ground. Doesn't really favour his right boot. A couple of metres between the boundary line and the shot at goal. He deserves the goal today. He's been one of Essendon's best.
He has been one of Essendon's best today. He's had a good game.
Peter Wright knows how to kick a goal. And the ruckman has kicked A 6-pointer. Lovely finish from the big man.
Wow.
Well-deserved goal. And the Bombers are fighting it out in the last quarter.
Well, this is the best game I've seen him. He's kicked 2 goals now. The big fella. One of the better games I've seen.
What
Peter
is
Wright
going
play in recent
on,
times.
Lions?
Since he won the best and fairest, he's
3 goals to zip.
But this year has been better. He's had 24 disposals. He's taken
I've nearly
5
doubled
marks.
that score.
He's had 10 score involvements,
Loaded.
2 goals won.
That's a
And
good
they're
game.
good numbers for a ruckman,
That
aren't
is a
they?
good
What is
game.
it, 25 goals?
Yep.
So I've liked his game. He's
Yeah.
one of the positives. Some of the young ones are positives. There's a few negatives. But the good part is that they haven't just put the white flag up.
No, they
Now,
get
there
3
is
goals, 2-0 this quarter.
Well, the only problem with that is I think Brisbane have just are smoking the cigar at the moment. I just think they're going, oh, well, we've done enough. We don't want to get injured.
Running hot for Ream, and still a Ream, Australia's favourites. Lions free kick in the ruck contest goes the way of Fort.
Saying that, they'll probably kick another 5. Brisbane, who knows?
Fort thumps it up to the hot spot. Morris was the target. Offhand.
That's true about Lions.
Who snaps a behind with his first shot at goal.
Not a much better chance than that, young fella. Kick your first goal.
50-point match.
69 at 3/4 time. So they brought it back 19 points.
McGrath to Durham, back to McGrath. Who handballs outside. Defensive 50 to Pryor. Kicks to the wing. Big fly was Wilmot. Couldn't take the mark. Essendon have the footy, but the handball was astray. Blackiston tries to make amends for his teammate. Can't do so. Stoppage right on the logo. City side of the ground. 111 the Lions, 61 the Bombers, 50-point margin. And going 12 minutes in this final term.
Hulu's in a sling with ice strapped on his shoulder.
Lions work it to the 50. Reed dropped the mark, should have taken. Then he butters up. He manages to stroke the tackle. Has another crack at it.
Oh, God, this time.
He threw that.
I still think they'll get 120 plus points.
That's the most important thing
Like
for
last
him.
week.
So Essendon still have possession. Roby's running the trouble. Let's go.
What's going on here?
Now Wilmot goes inside 50 and Cameron's had enough of this nonsense. He plays on. That was a bit ambitious. Looking forward to finding Reveal. Really is party time now. Cameron should have just gone back from 25 out, kicked a goal, but he played on, got caught. But fortunately for Brisbane, the ball has ended up in the arms of Reveal, who will line up directly in front, 45 out.
And he is a seriously good kick, this bloke. I thought when he first came in, oh yeah, this guy's not going to be in their best team. He is in their best team.
Bruce Reveal. 10 goals so far in his career, which is today game 33. Lovely.
Here we go.
Lovely finish. First for the quarter for the reigning champs. 18-9, 117 to 8-13-61.
They woke up.
On the Tyre Power scoreboard, your trusted tyre experts.
All
We'll
right.
chuck in Robot Building Supplies at the same time.
So 3-1 for the quarter, Bombers way. Now, what can happen from here? 10 minutes left. Like, so we're halfway through, 10 minutes of playing time, so we're only halfway through the quarter. It's been 4 goals kicked. Nearest to pin on the margin still. It's currently 56. I'm thinking they're getting on a roll late. Getting some meat. I'm going 85.
Oh, okay. Entertaining.
What do you reckon?
Nah, I reckon they'll just cruise. 64.
64. Go on, quarters.
70.
70. I'll go right in the middle, won't you?
Faves down on the bench. Coach of the day for Henley Holmes. Call 1-800-6464-64.
Yeah, Chris
Rucks
Fagan
followed it a
on the
long
bench.
way out of the middle. Levi
Should be
Ashcroft poked
pretty
it forward,
pleased with this
gathered by
performance.
McCluggage. Kicks for the leader, Morris. Up he goes and takes the mark in the pockets.
He's a talent, this kid. I
21,
like him.
21 next week.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Feels like he's been around for 5 or 6 years.
They're recruiting in this management team. The geniuses, really.
3 goals, 2. His goals all in the first half. Logan Morris deep in the left forward pockets. On the move, around the corner. Morris pops it up, hits the right-hand goal
Oh.
post and sends it rocking. Nearly uprooted it. 57-point lead.
Yeah, that post is in danger of...
It's still one.
Bugger.
Our major partner, 4 and 20 pies. You can't have footy without a 4 and 20 pie.
Barrett
I
has
wouldn't
a
mind a
deep
4
in
and
defence.
20 to be honest.
Looking for options, not many forthcoming. So might just have to kick it long.
Do something.
He's run himself into trouble here. Now he targets McKay and the kick's good. And McKay takes the mark. Plays on. Handball comes to Roberts, who goes to the wing and finds Pryor. Could have handled the Cox. And still kicked the Cox. He doesn't. He goes to UN. That was a poor option.
Well, it's a high ball to a guy who stands at 177 is not the greatest of options.
Wilmot short. To Will Ashcroft. Back to Wilmot. Short to Neil. Just inside his own defensive 50. Dockland side of the ground. Lions kicking to the southern end or right of your dial in this final term. Neil goes the long option to a 2-on-2. McKay went up with the one mitt, couldn't take the mark. Kick from Roberts finds UN. He goes to about 65 out. Mark taken by Sharp. He goes into the pocket to the lead of Caddy, who worked hard to create some space.
Again, look where he's going to be kicking from, though.
Yeah.
Never gets one in the corridor.
A couple of metres in from the boundary line. 40 metres out from goal. It'll favour his right side. Nate Caddy's kicked 2 goals, 4. It's coming round.
Kicked 1 goal.
Oh, I think he's got it.
I reckon he did.
Magnificent kick. Well done. Nate Caddy. Another positive today for Essendon. 3 goals, 4. We've got, what he said earlier, because it's limited opportunities for key forward, but he's done well.
Absolutely it is. Imagine if he starts getting him in the corridor. What his conversion might be. He comes hard at the footy. He works hard. That's half the
4
battle.
goals to 1.
He put himself, he just keeps working up and back and sideways. And even then, he's not going to mug opponent. I mean, he's on Ryan Lester. He's a very good defender. No, he's a definite positive today.
118 plays 67 in the Robot Building Supply scoreboard.
Harvey Norman replay. Get 10% in bonus gift cards when you spend $500 or more on selected products. Offer ends Mondays. T's and C's apply. Gift card valid for 1 month. Whistle in the middle. Bit of holding. Cluggage comes up with it. Sends the Lions deep forward. Morris going to have 2 against him. McKay went the spoil. Down to Will Ashcroft. Worked the hand pass around to McKenna. Would love another one. And snaps it home. He's got 2. And the move forwards, that's 2 in each of the 2 games he's played as a forward. 57-point leaders again.
Just what Brisbane need, another option.
That's right. I have donation for DD. Yes, IDD, and for Victoria Police careers apply now.
Yeah, there's no shortage of options. And they can throw him forward and back. We've seen McCarthy back. We've seen Gallup back. We know he can play forward. They're using this as like a, well, let's just work out what it might work best in the finals, but at least we're going to have options. You know, we've thrown players in different positions. There's been some positive signs, clearly, when you've had a win like this. And McKenna's one of them. It's been good.
19 goals to 9. Draper against Wright. Wright got the tap. Durham tapped it to himself. Now will kick. Put Essendon back inside 50, only as far as Fletcher takes a nice mark. Kicks back into the corridor to Neil, who's switched to the Dockland side to Reville. Reville, the hard lead. Great hands from McKenna. He's giving a free kick to McKenna, but it could have easily been awarded a mark.
Well, he is one that's on the edge, because I don't know if he's in their best team. That's the reality. So he needs to be playing very well.
And he is. He helicopters it to the 50. Diving attempt from Rayner, just couldn't quite get there. Right. Got the handball all the way to Blackiston. Got it to Sharp. Now the Bombers go.
They're out here.
Into attack. They've got a Lucy out here.
Oh, kick the
it's
goal.
Caddy. He kicks it across the face to his teammate. Unselfish play, and the mark's taken by Langford, who'll line up 20 metres out on a 45-degree angle.
He had every right then to just run, have a bounce, and just have a set shot, or a shot on the run, I should say, himself. But the team thing, He's done that and given Langford a touch.
Well, he's not going to kick a drop punt.
We're going to go.
Doesn't matter because he puts it through the middle. Langford gets
Oh,
his
another 10 minutes or so.
Contest. Bombers kick their 10th. 10-13-73. Brisbane 19, 10, 1, 24.
10 minutes or under, you know.
When those lights and that come on, it warms up a bit, doesn't it? Because it's very cold in here.
Or much less.
Freezing cold box. Yeah, Pix, it is. It's
Your aging phones.
It is. I think it's age. I'm no good in a
How old are you now?
Regan.
Baby.
Yeah,
I can't believe we've let them kick 5 goals in the last quarter.
And now I get here, I get very, very cold. So I got the hoodie on.
It's the bones,
the
eyes.
are cold. Oh, my eyes are cooked.
The ears.
Ears, yeah, they're not
Get
great.
you a rug for the next game.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to bring a rug. I will.
The Woody. Tossed up in the middle. McCluggage hunts the ball. Kicks the Lions forward. Morris has a one-on-one, which he wins. It's too good for Reid. It's the short way home. One disposal out of the middle and give your targets a chance.
What's he got?
3-3.
3-3. So it'd be 4, if he gets this, which he should, 4 to him, 4 to Bailey, 3 to Lohman. Not a bad mix, is it? Good mix. Just want to get Draper one. For some reason, I just want him to get one.
Logan Morris directly in front.
Cool.
30 metres out. Kicking for his 4th. Straight over that goal umpire's yellow cap.
There we go.
And we're going 57, 51, 57, 51, back to 57 again. 20 goals, 10 to 10, 13. Tyre Power scoreboard, your trusted tyre experts.
130 points. Ooh.
You know the despair of Essendon fans when one of the guys I'm in the pub with.
Draper's gone forward, by the way.
Oh, this is what we want. One of the guys I'm in the George with said, I said, you come into the game, and he said, I'd rather go to the pub that got firebombed this morning than come and watch the Bombers. Which is,
oh my God.
We got a Molotov cocktail thrown at our pub overnight. He said he'd rather go there and watch the game than come here, which is a concern, isn't it, if you're a Bombers fan.
So another ruck lotto in the middle. That's going Brisbane's way.
Right, let's.
All right, so Draper's gone forward.
I'm seeing
wants
a
a
late
goal
here.
Neil bangs it inside 50. Lohman takes the mark in front, and he's had a good afternoon. He kicked 3 goals all in the 3rd quarter. Stood his ground, took an excellent
was
mark.
it the 5
and
goals
up
to
directly
3?
in front, 40 metres out.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't have any luck in the first half of the goal kicking. Missed a couple, but
what's he got? 3
in the third.
Yep.
3 in the third. Margins at 7. Still 5 minutes of playing time.
So Lohman, goal number 4.
Good kick.
Again, right through the middle, doesn't make the goal umpire work. 21st goal for Essendon, for the Lions. 21-10, Essendon 10-13.
Taking 22 marks inside 50.
Yeah, it's
22.
Yeah, it's pretty good going. And they're not big pack marks. A lot of them have been uncontested.
Well, Draper's had his time forward. He's back in the ruck.
That's the thing about the Brisbane
360
medium and
views.
small forwards. They can all mark.
For the
But they're
stream?
not just
How
crumbing
crazy
players.
is that?
Like, Lohman's a really good mark. Rayner's an excellent mark.
So is Bailey.
And Bailey's a good mark. Probably better on the ground, Bailey. The other two better in the air.
He's taken a couple of nice grabs.
Oh, he
today.
has. No, he's strong.
So 4 to Bailey, 4 to Lohman, 4 to Morris are the leading goal scorers for the Lions.
Running hot for Ream. Install Ream, Australia's favourite. Bailey wins it out of the middle. Trundled it inside the 50. Tackle laid by McCluggage. Forced the turnover. Lohman look away. Hand pass to Rayner, who fed it to Cameron. And Charlie from the pockets kicks the goal.
Look how easy was that?
And these are smooth plays out of the middle now.
I mean, when you've got all those quality players working together like that,
and tradies,
no wonder why they can
69
kick goals easily.
at 3/4 time.
Yeah, so we're back to where we were. with still just under 5 minutes of
Feeling
playing
better
time.
now.
I'm still thinking 90 points.
90
Did I say 90? 15 goals?
I went 80.
Did I say 80?
80 something.
85 maybe. Anyway, this is Essendon are looking at what they aspire to be. That's just the reality of where it's at. Brisbane were once in the position Essendon are in. It seems not that long ago. But when you think back, it's probably 12, around that 2012 time, was it?
They couldn't get out of Brisbane quick enough, could they, the players?
Everyone was leaving.
Everyone was leaving. Now look at it.
Have a look at them now. They're an awesome combination.
Bombers have possession. Free kick going Essendon's way for a high tackle. And Durham, who never stops trying, has got the free kick. Penalty was against Rayner. Gives it off to Roberts. In fact, it wasn't Roberts, it was Pryor. Puts Essendon back inside 50. Doing the spoiling work was Leicester. Knocks it over the line for a throw-in deep into Essendon attacking territory. They're major goal scorers today. Only 2 multiples. Caddy's got 3 and Wright's got 2. And they've probably been Essendon's 2 best players.
The 27th mark.
Right.
Minute
against Draper. Draper got that one. And another stoppage. About 35 out from Essendon's goal. From the stoppage. Comes to Merritt. Squeezes the kick out. Not 15. It is 15. And it's Cox.
Didn't that ricochet?
That's what I thought.
Oh, no, maybe not.
I'm not sure it was 15, but anyway, it doesn't matter. And here's the feel-good story. Nick Cox, after 630 days in the wilderness with those horrific concussion issues, is directly in front, 25 out, fingers crossed.
Guess we could allow this goal.
Comes in and goals. Well done.
There you go.
And the Bombers players come from everywhere, as they well should, and give him a nice old pat on the head, Liam Pickering.
Good on him. He's a good young fella, comes from a lovely family. And he's had a tough battle at times. I think he faced
It's a long time being out
the panel.
of football.
He did all that. And he's got back. And he's got himself a goal. So good on him. Happy for him. Happy for his family. It's always tough when you've got your son is going through what they're going through. You know, you're going through it with them.
Yeah,
you know, and the old man played AFL footy or played VFL footy back then, it was.
Taken pick 8 back in 2020. This is game 54 for Nick Cox. That's his 19th career goal.
I loved him as a junior. Didn't sign with me, but I did like him a lot as a player.
The snag of the day for different reasons for Tasman Butchers, the meat specialists. Free kick going Essendon's way this time in the middle. Right.
Do you like the new ruck rules, Jared?
Broadly speaking, yep. Kick up towards the 50, Wilmot over the top. I'm weary of ruck lotto, though.
Yeah.
I am just... Let them sort it. Unless somebody maims somebody, just let them sort it out.
Some of the ruckmen now are pulling out of the contest and letting their opponent come across the line. So it hasn't taken long for the rules to be rorted.
They were always going to do that.
To Coleman. The return of the jumping ruckman, which was the desired outcome, certainly has happened, and it has changed the dynamic, which I do like. So there's a few wrinkles in it, but those ones I can live with. Fletcher runs away from half-back, loops the hand pass to Will Ashcroft, sets it high. Morris stands underneath it. It ricocheted the way of McGrath, who kicks the Bombers outside the 50. Farrow onto it. Hand pass inboard. Roby tackled the moment he got hold of it by Dunkley. Ball up at centre half forward for the Lions. 2.5 minutes remaining.
Correct.
63-point margin. Roby out of the stoppage, kicks to an open forward setup. Andrews couldn't intercept mark this time. Coleman knocks it to Leicester, who's in the tackle of Langford. The Bombers will get a forward 50 stoppage.
Not one left, folks.
So Draper up against Langford. Draper easily straight down the throat of Coleman. He finds Bailey. Look at Cameron working hard. He sprints to the wing.
But Loman's the next kick.
Yeah, this is really good stuff from Charlie Cameron. Worked his butt off there. Now he's
a great kick.
Presented one to Loman, who goes inside 50, looking for Curtin. Oh, he almost got it. And now he's tackled. And the umpire will ball it up. They try to get the first gamer a goal. He got his hands on the footy, but just couldn't quite snaffle the mark. They've got a ball up in the forward pocket. Right the tap. Neil almost threw it. He did. Right in front of the umpire. Didn't get away with that one. Free kick in the back pocket going to the Bombers.
Should be 50 over.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sure
the
it
case.
is, isn't it?
Is it? Have to be. The whistle was clearly blown. He looked at the umpire.
Yeah, I'm presuming this is 50.
Yeah, it is. It's 50. Bit of confusion. 50 was called by old mate, but looks of it up here, number 40.
Yes, I'm with him. Roberts into a spot of bother. Swept the hand pass horribly.
Look at Morris.
Bailey brought it away to Charlie Cameron, who doubled back around and then kicked to the hot spot. Rayner takes the mark.
There you go.
Now, it was meant for Curtin, so he gives it to Curtin, and Cody kicks his second behind. Rayner got in the way of him, and then they sort of talked about it. I better give it to you, but the moment had passed. Anyway, a bit scrambled from the Lions. Hey, they're up by 64 points. Did you write down everyone's
No,
marker?
I didn't. What did you say?
64
you
points.
said 64. What did you say, Claude?
I said 70. We need a goal.
Oh, an 85. We've got a minute and a half left. Jared's on the money at the moment. But there's still time
He
for
might
two
get
more.
his prediction right here.
Dersma. He's put it out of bounds on the full. It's coming back inside Brisbane's 50. And taking the free kick is Levi Ashcroft.
There's Draper. Look at him getting down there, skunking down there looking for a mark.
It's a long ball.
And he might get one.
Draper's there. Oh, Rayner from the side almost. Suck it off the ground by Draper.
He wants one desperately.
Ball's still alive. Essendon have
I don't
possession.
think he's going to get his goal.
In defence. Kick comes out to Gresham. Hardly cited him today. He's been very, very quiet. Off to Pryor. In fact, make that Roberts.
Gee, their kicking's bad.
There's a lot of things bad with the Bombers.
Daywicks got it to Pryor. Half forward. That's a good mark.
I think Daywicks has hit a target today. There you go. Every kick he's gone to the opposition.
Dunkley's taken a strong mark. So 35 seconds left. Waitley's won the raffle by the looks of it.
Looks like it.
Chip it around in defence,
Yeah,
lads.
it looks like it. 64 it's going to be.
This is it, the last few seconds of the match.
Can do something special.
Come on, Brucey. Pump it long, son.
From the wing. Shut up, shop. That's the end of it.
So Reville short. You can take it home, Jared.
Rumont out to Bailey. Rolls and kicks on the 45 to Rayner. Now he might give them a look deep. Hand pass to McCluggage. A Saturday afternoon stroll for the Brisbane Lions. They come to Marvel and put
That's
up
it.
22 goals. Beat the Bombers by 64 points.
Big win. Pushes them into the top 4 with a pretty good percentage. Let me just double check that one. Yeah, they should have something like 125 or something like that percentage.
22 goals, 11, 143 to Essendon, 11, 13, 79. And the margin grew from 29 to 33 at halftime, 69 at the final change. The Bombers kicked 6 goals to 5 in that final term. 64-point victory. 4 for Lohman, Morris and Bailey. 2 for Cameron and McKenna. And also Rayner, with singles to McCluggage, Neil, Revel and Wilmots. Caddy booted 3, 1 each to Langford, Merritt, Roby, Cox, 2 for Wright, I beg your pardon, 1 for Edwards and 1 for Blackiston. 31,595 in to see a thumping Lions win.
And next week, Brisbane hosts Carlton. At
The Blues, it could be even a bigger win.
And for the Bombers, they head up to take on the Giants.
Yeah,
on
fairly
Saturday
predictable.
twilight.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a toughie for Carlton. Obviously, you go up there and you're playing against Brisbane. They're red hot at the moment. I love their spreader goal kickers today. That was a terrific mix. 4 to Morris, 4 to Bailey and 4 to Lohman. That's really good with Cameron chipping in with a couple and McKenna, the ground level type
They're
players.
equally rubbish. Yeah,
sharp.
I mean, especially the
Essendon,
second
their
halves.
skill level is just not at the level, is it?
We could
I mean,
kick.
how many balls were kicked on the volley today?
We could potentially kick 10 goals in a quarter.
Was poor. And I thought they got a good look at it out of the ruck today. I thought Peter Wright played one of his better games.
Jeez, I'd give him votes today.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I haven't quite decided. When your team gets belted by 11 goals, you don't really want to give votes to.
And huge matches happening in the next hour.
And he was
It's
good.
West Coast versus the Tigers that no one
Probably
wants to
make a case
watch.
for no votes for him. And
That would be the most unexciting game of the round.
Yeah, it was a pretty authoritative performance, really.
Geelong
by
and
Brisbane.
North.
That's
interesting.
Years, haven't they? When
No
they won
injuries
it,
too, so.
no
And the
injuries,
Blues
no,
in
they
St
were
Kilda,
pretty
which
good
is
today.
not very
Gallup is
exciting.
listed as injured, but I don't see him come off.
Match.
What was wrong with him? He's in the black.
So,
but I'm not sure what the story is there.
Should be.
If it's anything major, but yeah, good spread, really good spread today of the talent that Brisbane have got, and they've got options. And they're one of the few clubs that have got real options for mine. They rotate their players. They're well coached. They're well drilled, and they're very skillful.
Their list is
extraordinary,
outrageously good.
Yeah, it is, and it's getting better.
Yeah,
because they've got young ones
Alice
still
is
coming
very,
through.
very strong.
But they're in the right hitting zone, aren't they? Like McLuggage and these guys, they're all just at the peak age of football.
Yeah.
Peak football age, those guys.
Well, who's old? It's only really Zorko and...
Zorko's old. Andrews is not that old. He's not as old as you think. Oh, Ryan, what's Froggy Lester? He's big, early 30s?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lester's older.
But yeah, look, the rest of them, like Lohman's a kid, Draper's only middle of his career, Dunkley's not old, Fletcher's a kid, McLuggage is a good age, Ashcroft's a kid.
Yeah.
Well, Lockie Neal's not young, but whether he'll be there long term, who knows?
I mean,
the other
he's early
Ashcroft's
30s.
young,
He might
McCarthy's
leave.
a bit older, Morris a kid, you mentioned only 21.
21 next week, yeah.
Rainer's only young. They've got so much upside with this group.
So they'll celebrate in the rooms for Tobin Brothers Funerals, celebrating lives every day of the year. Why don't we run through some of our categories and we'll tidy up here knowing that we're heading down the highway for Geelong and North next.
Let's get that
Who
on.
made it look simple for Revo Fitness, Liam Pickering?
Brisbane.
That's about right.
Well, it is, though. They make it look simple because of the way they move the ball.
Yeah, Revo Fitness, no lock-ins, 24/7 gyms from just $9.69 per week. Coach of the day for Henley Holmes.
It's pretty straightforward, that one.
Same answer, really. Henley Holmes,
Fags.
what others call extras, Henley calls standard. Snag of the day for Tasman Butchers. Eat better meat with Tasman Butchers.
Let's
I've got a
throw
nice
that
bit of eye
around.
fillet.
What do you like?
Okay,
boys?
I
What do you
think that's
like?
going to
Was
be
there
it
a
for
goal
me for
later?
today.
What we like is the goals today. There were a few nice ones.
I reckon Charlie Cameron's first, that left foot snag.
The left one was a good one.
That was
This
a
is
good
when
one.
I'm going
we
to
can go
kick
with that.
everyone out. But big thanks to everyone who turned up to the stream. We'll be back with the Blues next week, next Saturday. Is it Saturday? No one ever tells me these things. I will look it up. Oh, it is Friday night. Wow, we've actually got a game on prime time, so about time. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Big thanks to Dale and everyone else who has been watching all through the stream. It's been a bit of a long stream for me, but I can go have a rest now. But yes, it should be good. But we'll be back here on Friday night against the Blues. Subscribe to us, like the stream, and hopefully we might see you then. So that's it for me, and I shall see you next time.